You're live.
Okay, yeah. Prince it. Well, have fun at the game, bud.
I'll call
Get as many signatures as you
I
can.
will. I'll call in. That's why I wore my shirt. I'm trying to get this signed.
Yeah. Hey, big
Come
fella.
back!
Hey, big buddy.
Hey, big fella.
Hey there, big guy.
Hey, big fella.
All right, Google Earth. Hit start over here on your computer now that he's gone.
On mine?
Yeah, baby. Unless we're waiting for Eric, but I don't know if Eric is Eric coming. That's good, I guess. Wasn't prepared for that. I didn't dress for that, but that's all right. You okay? You look crippled today.
Huh? No. Not crippled, bud. I'm fine.
TJ, how are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Looking handsome today. I'm doing fine. Actually, I might have food poisoning. New revelation.
How'd you get that, buddy?
Well, I was over at my mom's, getting the truck, getting Gold Thunder, and left and said, well, I got 2 hours before the show.
Left your mom's.
Left my mom. I had to get
That's a good
fuel.
call.
And I know Casey thinks fuel's cheap now, but still pretty expensive.
It's pretty expensive.
But it is under $4, and
That's good.
I'll give him that.
Well, not diesel,
Gas.
but
Not diesel. Gas is, yeah. Oh, I know, $3.98. I was feeling pretty lucky.
nice.
So I went and didn't fill it up, but I went and put like $27 in it, I think.
Smart.
And then it's like, well, now what? I got an hour and a half to kill.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll go up to 47 and see if there's anything to eat. Maybe something's changed.
Sure, nothing's changed.
And I didn't want to drive too far because I need this fuel for the remainder of the weekend. Kind of got a little budget thing going on.
That's good.
And there's
budget-
nothing up there.
Not the terrific car rental place. You mean budget
No.
like the traditional? I've got $20.
And you know
It's
how
got to last
I
me
just
for a month.
hate people. You know that. Like, I just don't like it if there's a lot of crowds. Like in a parking
Tension.
lot of something.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not waiting in line at a Wendy's. You know what I mean? I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
true. Well,
there's
Wendy's got the new strawberry shake. But
Yeah, they got the new. What is that called? A freezer? Frozy?
what's a Wendy's thing?
I don't know, man.
No,
I'm
Frosty.
allergic to
Frosty.
milk, so
Yeah, they got the Frosty. Yeah.
You're allergic to that?
to milk. So
Oh, yeah,
Oh, that's
you're
true.
like that.
I don't
Lactose.
think there's any milk in it, TJ.
What is it? Lactose
Freaking
intolerant?
goat milk, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
So I did, and then there was just like because it's 47th and Broadway. There's just like there's always some panhandler or just,
Yeah, there's some ruffians.
I
out
call them
there.
jigaboos. I don't know.
That's not right.
I don't think that's the right
No,
word.
that's not.
Well, I mean, I don't know what that
Uh-uh.
means, but
Yeah.
like, look at this little jigaboo,
Yeah, sure.
and they don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, just say burger instead. Look at this little burger.
Then it's like one of those. It's just normal Wichita, Conrad event now. Because now I turn around.
Yep.
Now I'm going back in a circle towards Taysville. I'm like, what am
Sure.
I doing? And then one of the roads is closed because every road is closed, and you get on a back road, get into Hayesville, turn on Seneca to the right towards the McDonald's and the stupid burger,
Okay. Yep.
whatever that burger place is. And then over there by the salon catches my eye.
What's going on in the salon, guy?
Right next to the salon,
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Sushi Hibachi.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to pop in there. Where was this at? Seneca and what?
It's right over here, right next to McDonald's. Right next to the bank, like in between there, you can get a neck rub and sushi. I mean, they have a wall in between them, but it's the same building.
Oh, okay.
So as you're getting
So
massaged,
you could smell the different smells no matter which place you
yeah.
go in. Yeah.
you can smell my finger right now, and you
I
be
don't
relaxing.
think so. Is that shrimp?
Well, the thing is, when you go to a sushi restaurant, which
Yeah.
I've never been,
Really?
it's the first time I've been at that specializes. I've been to Dillon's, I've been to Sam's. That's for retards.
Did you? Is
And I love it.
this my fault? Because I mentioned, hey, we never went to the sushi
And
hut.
you know what? I love the sushi so
I
bad,
know you do.
but I always just go to Sam's and they just give you this is what Americans eat.
out.
You know what I mean? This is a California roll. This is,
Right.
you can see
It's
it
an
in the
Oklahoma roll.
in the glass or the little plastic top. You can see what you're eating.
Right.
When they're written down like all this shit that's
You
in them.
don't know.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Eel? Do I like eel sushi? I don't know if I like it.
Let's try
It
it.
might be one of the ones that I've had, but I don't know.
You got to order the sampler, Homer.
Well, that's what I did, but I ordered the sampler, but I didn't order it in rolls. I just said just the sampler.
Sashimi.
Sampler bowl.
So they
where they
gave
just
me,
mush it all into it.
they packed the rice, and then they just put a piece of random fish, and again, didn't really help me.
Well, that's a different style. That's sashimi style.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got
with the fish on
sashimi
the
style.
You done got sashimi.
I got
guy.
sashimi, and not that it was bad, but it
What?
was not a sushi roll. I mean, I still liked it. I guess, so I'm fine. I'm down with raw fish.
What did it come in like a little sandwich
But
form?
I felt like it shouldn't be warm, like
Right.
it was warm, dude.
Yeah.
And I ate it outside sweating because I felt stupid to be in there.
Yeah, in the hot car.
I think I intimidated the young lady that was working in there. She was white, but her boss was Asian.
Oh yeah.
And so when I walked in and she's like, "Can I help you?" And I was like people are eating in here. It's like, yeah, I guess I need a menu. Do I sit down or bow or what?
How do I do this? Take my shoes off or
I
what?
didn't bring a symbol for
I
you
don't
to
know the
hit or
code.
something.
You know what I mean?
And then there's like large Hazevillians that are just,
Sure.
they've got rolls of,
Oh, delicious looking
Yeah.
things.
it's like
fish tails sticking
octopus
up. Yeah.
arms is just cut into these delicious little circles, and
Sounds good.
I don't know which one it is. I'm trying to eavesdrop.
Well, you should do like, oh, what's that?
But
It
you
looks pretty
can't
good.
eavesdrop into a Hayesville conversation because it's like,
You should have called me.
nobody's mentioning what this shit is.
You should have called me, and I would have made
Walked
you.
me through the order.
No, I just would have made you say, "Can I get a bite of that?"
Oh, that's a
we
good
could
point.
have played.
Could have played. Can I get a bite of that,
Can I get a
please?
bite of that?
So what I like, I don't know if do you like sushi, TJ?
Yeah, I do.
So you're
I go
lactose
to
intolerant.
Wasabi all the time.
He's not fish
Do you like?
intolerant.
Oh, do you like wasabi too?
No, there's a sushi restaurant called Wasabi.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
That's on
Yeah.
point.
I like the wasabi on there. Do you like the little?
No.
I like to just a little,
Yeah, I like the wasabi.
and I like.
I'm not so much for the ginger pickles.
I don't eat either one
The
of those.
ginger relish, but I do. It's that's the other pink stuff that's on the side.
Yep, they did
I've
Not
that.
the green.
You ever see it where it's
That
not
is some-
pink and it's like white,
Yeah,
yellowish?
that's
That
the
makes you
Sam's
wonder.
Club. That's
Yeah.
the Sam's
I don't
Club.
know.
It's always white,
Some of those sushi restaurants do it.
and it's
One that-
stout. I mean, it is a stout bite.
It is. Yeah.
There's that one downtown by the Warren Theater. Well, not the Warren anymore. Regal.
The
I
Regal,
guess,
yeah.
called
Thank you.
Connacht Cafe. That's
Oh,
pretty
I've
good.
seen it. But
Yeah.
I've never.
I used to eat there a lot.
I'm just now learning that I'm a sushi man, and so, I've just dabbled when it's at a buffet when we
Yeah.
go to the Grand, because it's all the same three different you're seeing what you're getting.
Right.
Whereas this place, you're reading,
Yeah.
and you have no idea.
Yeah. That whole time it's in a dome thing where
Yeah.
you have to put it in. Then now it's on a plate.
Yeah.
You could put another dome on top of it, but it's a see-through dome.
And so I can be like,
You know?
I'll try these three. I liked this one. I'll get ones that look like this.
I'll get more of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I don't
when
know what
I-
they are.
Read it. I don't know if the one that I ate had tuna, had salmon,
Yeah.
and I'm reading this list that goes on and on. I mean,
Right.
apparently they have a billion fish inside this little massage head over
For
here.
sure. Yeah.
They need pictures for
Yes,
Lame.
Yeah.
and then they have
Well, now you know what
the
they
other side of the menu, which is more Hazevillian, like with the
hamburger.
hamburgers
corn
and
dog.
corn dogs
hot
and
dog ones.
dog.
yeah, hot
Well,
dog
no-
sushi, dude.
Well, now
Hayesville special right there. The
Yeah, hot dog roll, man.
Hot dog roll.
Now you
Just a
know how
bun
to-
without ketchup.
the Taiwanese feel when they order barbecue. You know what I mean?
But the barbecue people can be just as bad too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
I could not imagine being unfamiliar with like what we eat at a
Right.
barbecue restaurant, being
Right.
from a different land.
It's like a pile of chicken and they think it's pork
Like
and they
you
start
park-
eating. It's like, what the hell is this? The
And you
horrible.
pull up on your carpet and you park it and you go, it smells
It
good.
smells great.
They're like, "Where's the dog?"
Yeah.
That's what I want.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, which one is a
Which,
dog?
which one on here?
Oh, hot link. That's a Dawson, right?
We need
Yeah.
dogs.
Oh, this is hot dog. That's it. That's it.
So
Why does it come on a roll?
I think I got food poisoning though, man. And then what sucks is if I
Did
didn't
you just
know,
throw up right away, or did you just kind of rumble around in your truck and it just kind of scooched in there? Or
no,
what do
I
you-
feel fine still.
okay.
I did do that. See, because Gold Thunder's on a pitch count right now.
Yeah.
Um,
It's 2-0.
How many is the guy?
Full
Left.
count.
yeah,
3
dude,
and 2.
it's never had a reliever, so like it is tired.
Yeah.
And so there's times when people be like, "You should really shut your truck off when you fill up." It's like you don't understand.
No,
That
I
could be
might
the
not-
last time.
That's it.
So
And
Not
I
how it
can't say
starts.
goodbye in an on cue.
yeah,
You know what I
when
mean?
it's running, I leave it running, dude.
Right.
And I know it's unsafe.
Yeah,
Just
you're lucky
fill
you
up
got a
somewhere
truck,
else.
buddy. Because I've been
Yeah.
still calling about my vehicle.
I know.
I
know.
talked to him
I can't.
today.
Hey, listen. I counted my blessings. I'm just.
I talked to him today. He says, "Hey, can I give you? I'm into something, just really crazy right now. I'll just call you right back."
Yeah.
And I said, "You're not going to call me."
Yeah.
I said, "This has happened in the last, 3
Every
or
day.
4 days." I said, "So I said I'll call you Monday." I said, "You're not going to call me." And
he
I
did.
said, "By the way, the important thing you should be working on is my car."
Yeah. Right. It's only been there for 7 months. So
7 months. We're going on a year now. But
Yeah.
my car's been at your shop.
they haven't done anything.
Nothing. And the little stuff they have done, they forgot they did it.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
you went on another joyride in my car. I mean, test drive. You haven't done anything with it yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you the 3 months ago when you did a test drive and you gave me all the problems with it and said, "What do you want me to do with it?" And then I said, "Put the switch in, see if that fixes that transmission, buddy."
Because the rest doesn't matter then.
The rest doesn't matter. You remember that conversation? He doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I took that car and parked it and said, "Hey, Mom, can you fix this?"
Well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your mom would just
What the hell is that?
every day. She might actually do more work on it.
She probably would.
Yeah.
For sure.
If she knew
At
it was
least
kind of like
change the
that
oil.
movie with Drew Barrymore, 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
If
She'd
you're,
go out there and then she forgot she worked on it.
yeah, but your mom could get a shitload done in a day,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And Vicky every morning be like, "Mom, you're still working on that car."
Oh,
And she'd go out
am
there
I?
and it would have progressed
Yeah.
each day.
Yeah.
It'd be a beautiful vehicle.
Just have to read her the list of what she did the
Right,
day
it-
before.
just
and
Make
then-
sure you write down
Yeah.
at the
What
end of
you
the day
did,
what you
yeah,
did,
Yeah.
and then
You did this yesterday. Oh, I
Yeah.
did? Okay, what do I do now? Oh,
yeah, that.
next
Did
thing
we
on the
just
list.
fix Alzheimer's?
You and Elon getting it done.
I think we did, dude. But anyways, I had Gold Thunder running outside, and so I got it to go. And then I did the move where it's like that soy sauce just blew up in my lap. You know?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Because I like the soy sauce.
Yeah, you do.
Squirted all over my legs, and I realized, oh, I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just liquid salt
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So I got some sodium
and
nuts more than
umami
usual.
flavor. So it's just
Yeah.
it's nothing but salt.
It just sucks because I wanted to go there because that's to me, is sushi healthy? By
No.
the way,
Healthy.
Not at all.
is it pretty
I
healthy?
think it's healthy.
It's got to be better than like
McDonald's.
like that kind of garbage.
I don't know. Well, I
I mean,
mean,
it's just rice and fish.
yeah, I think the fish is more healthy. It's just all the stuff that's in the fish, like all the lead and
Oh.
stuff in the ocean. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
All
I didn't
that.
think about that.
Yeah.
That's not white people fish, though. That's
Oh,
not
that-
why it's healthy.
I got you.
Yeah, it's not carp.
Yeah.
I didn't. Which I would
Just-
have. I'll have one carp roll,
One
please.
carp roll, please.
They sell that in Hayesville, I guarantee.
Oh,
Carp
you're-
roll.
without a doubt, dude.
Yeah.
And hey, this place was
Bone in or out?
very busy.
You want some
dude.
of that gar roll?
Yeah,
We got that too.
You got that.
Very busy, and I felt guilty a little bit because last week was our anniversary or Monday, whatever day that was.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, and I said, well, when we get,
I wish you happy anniversary.
thank you.
Was
And
this the day that you got shot down?
no, or I did get shot down on that day. On the
Hey, you didn't get the good gift.
oh no, but the gift was gonna go take her out to eat, but
Yeah.
then, it's just, hey, do you want the kids to stay here with my crazy mom? It's like, no, we'll just leave. It's
Yeah.
that kind of deal. So it's like, well, I'll meet you guys. We could go eat somewhere, in Hayesville or nearby. And she's like,
There's nothing.
I don't want
out
to feel like, because it's true. You eat the garbage. Usually you feel like shit. She's like, every time we went out to eat, I just feel like shit. But had she known there was a sushi place,
there. Oh, true.
she would have loved it.
Yeah.
It'd have been perfect.
Yeah.
The kids would have hated it, but who cares? I mean, they hate
It's fine.
everything.
Yeah.
So,
They could have had sticky rice or something.
but I think it was almost karma. Like, oh, I get to go eat sushi, and then I ordered it, and it was just
Horrible.
no, they just cut up like pieces of eel, or I don't even know what I ordered.
Right.
Like he said, sashimi style. Wasn't rolled up like it's supposed to be.
Like normal.
Some people like that kind more than others.
You gotta
I
check
don't
his
know.
microphone.
No, it's-
I'll turn it up. Kate, how Casey.
What
Isn't
what
that
number?
Casey's
What
mic?
number is it?
I think so.
Should be.
I'm all the way inside of it.
Yeah, it's just turned down. It's number 4 or 5. It's got the red cord coming in the back, bud. So it's 1, 2. No, it's number 3. Yeah, turn 3 up on the top. At
Is
least.
that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
Right, halfway. Where is it at now? Halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway. There you go.
Good. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
About that wallet situation you got going over there, George Costanza?
Oh yeah, man. What do you need? You need one of the receipts?
I've
It's
only
my IRS wallet.
I've only seen that on Seinfeld with George, and you're in that territory, bro.
Yeah, it's unusable.
How does that feel to sit on?
Not good. His back is.
I haven't.
George's back was fucked too, man.
It really did take me a number of years of sitting on this to realize I shouldn't be sitting on it.
Right.
And I don't sit on it anymore. I just carry it.
What's like
I
the
carry it like a briefcase.
Do you have ketchup packets and salt
Oh yeah,
and stuff
he's
in
got.
there?
There's soy
To
in
be
there.
surprised, there's the only thing in there. There's not that much. Like how many credit cards or
Well, but here's the thing. Once you clean that thing out, then you lose everything because then everything falls out.
Yeah,
of
you
it.
have to
You
pack
have
it tight.
to keep
You
packing
just
it
have to get a
tight.
whole new
Yeah,
wallet, I
You-
guess. But
Yeah.
that back part right that you're holding there, what is all that?
that's just receipts.
Yeah, these are my it's for IRS.
Yeah, because
You know
they
you
need.
can take pictures of that, put it.
Nope.
scan
Yeah.
It in.
Yeah, you gotta have a. You gotta
I
have
tried that, but
a physical
that's
copy. That's what they say.
well, I don't even know what's
You pay
true
taxes?
anymore.
I don't even believe in that.
No, I don't.
believe in it.
I haven't had to pay when you don't make any money. You don't
Right.
pay,
Well, yeah.
pay any. So
Or if you owe your ex-wife child support, they just take whatever taxes
True.
you get
Just take
without
whatever.
ever even seeing it.
Yeah, that's fine.
that's true. I've seen that.
And it never
before.
goes to her, by the way. That the government just says, "Hey, we'll
They're
keep
like,
this for
we
you
took
later."
It,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
she's not going to get it.
No.
Well, either way, it is. You can't sit in it anymore, TJ. You're right about that.
Sure, it doesn't look comfortable.
And
No,
there's
it's-
probably some shit in here I don't need, but again, if I take this one card out, which is a Goodwill card,
You'll need it.
these will all fall.
Yeah, true.
This is my holder card.
Yeah.
So-
You gotta consolidate, get another wallet.
Yeah.
Mine got eaten.
Yeah.
My last two, and I think I got this one for my daughter. She had it rolling around.
Yours is pretty
Really?
fat too.
It's fat, dude. I didn't clear it out.
Do you keep any IRS in there?
No, you know what? I just took out. I had just looked in here, and I just took out 2 or 3 receipts and put them where they needed to go. But I also collect stuff. I never use this
Right.
ever. This right here is discontinued. It can go away, but I figured maybe that I needed to keep it in there for if I got to get in a door
Break
or
into a
something. Yeah.
Door or something.
Check out this card.
What do you got
Look
there?
how heavy that thing is.
Oh wow, that's an Apple card.
You,
I
you had
cool.
somebody make this for you, huh?
got my prescription.
It's a real card, dude.
That's something.
Apple sent it to me.
Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, Goldman Sachs sent it to me.
I knew you were rich, but shoot,
Dude, you can get as much money as you want on this because the trick
Here,
is
put that in there.
when you.
I think that's the old Sam's card. I just found it.
No,
It was in the wallet the whole time.
that's good though. We haven't been using it, so.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I've got as much stuff. I'm still a dummy that carries my Social Security card, which they say you don't carry with you.
I had my Social Security card the last time I had it in my wallet. Back when I still mowed at Suburban,
Yeah.
and I was mowing someplace and going along, and I ran over what I thought was somebody else's wallet. I was like, "Ha! Just got somebody's wallet." Thought it was pretty funny. Come back around the next pass. and
Fuck,
see
that's
my,
mine.
See my driver's license fucking all chopped up. My Social Security card was in there. So I
Wow.
haven't done
Yeah.
that since then. And
Some idiot dropped $1,000.
$1,000. He
got
hits
his
it. It's like
ass.
money.
Oh, it was like,
Yeah, I've done that too.
I
It
don't
falls
know.
out of my pocket, and then in between the seat and the gas tank, and then
Oh,
down.
he had to wear his new shirt too. Look at that new beautiful blue shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's just taping a special across the hall about dad bods.
Yep. Talking
Yeah.
dad bods.
Talking dad bods. It's
Look at this-
smoothie,
Look
everybody.
at this golden,
Hey, it's been busy in here.
look at this
Clean.
Yeah.
golden
Smooth
bronze
stuff.
golden guy here.
Have you spray tanned recently or something?
Spent some time out there in the
Better.
late.
Fake bake, baby.
Oh,
You
big
fake
guy.
bacon?
I'm back in the gym game, baby.
You get up at Planet Fitness or something?
You know it.
Yeah, PFs, dude. PF.
That's where all the
Eric's,
big
dude.
meatheads go. Yeah. TJ
Yeah.
knows.
I like their carb rolls.
Once he builds up a little bit, he'll get in there.
yeah.
He doesn't want to
I'm not
embarrass
big
himself
enough
right
to
now.
get in there yet.
Well, you look great.
Thanks,
Um,
sir.
New haircut.
New haircut, trimmed up the beard.
New life.
Yeah.
Now, how's
Just gotta
that?
get a new wife.
How's that hair? Is it got product in it right now?
It's got some residual product from this morning.
Nice.
What's it look like if you were to mess it up? Like kind. Can you go like a middle part?
I like that.
It's almost bowl cutty, dude. We
That's
can-
true.
We
You
can
can bowl
almost get a bowl cut out of that.
Someone's. You can make
Yeah,
a bowl.
Bert.
Yeah, that's nice.
Taxes.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Erican High School. Yeah, see myself on this.
You
Hi
look
guys.
good, dude.
Sorry to interrupt. Late. I was talking to the property owner out there.
He should just come in and do the show. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, he's gone. He kept trying to walk away, and I kept following him, bringing him back. And then he finally got about 20 yards away, and I started walking towards him. He goes, "I gotta go." I was like, "All right."
Uh-huh.
buddy."
well, I think Amy wanted
Let
to
me talk
leave,
about your
you know.
taxes.
They're gonna watch a game at 8 o'clock, and it's
Yeah.
probably.
It's-
I know what the parking and not great parking over there. So.
Sitting there tell no one's going. So
Oh.
they'll be sitting in the front row.
Oh, I didn't know. how
I've been
busy
following. No one's going for that thing.
I thought it was like what Casey won't be here tonight because he's going to a basketball game for former basketball players
Right.
at the University of Wichita State.
That's correct.
So they're called the Aftershocks, and I think
Yep.
they play like retired cops or some shit. And
Yeah.
it's for charity or for. I think the charity's for
It's
them.
Knights of Columbus.
So a lot of those
Yeah.
guys didn't even graduate.
It's charity for them, and they I'm sure they throw some to like Humane Society or something.
Right.
Yeah, but there's good ribs there, dude.
That's
Michael-
real good ribs.
They throw them to Michael Vick's Humane
Yeah.
Society Foundation.
Right.
There's good ribs there.
It's true, dude.
MVHS.
Well, Eric, how's your week been, dude? You look like getting back in that Planet Fitness game, getting the fake bake on, getting the haircut. What's going on?
Week's going all right. I
You're
think I had
finally
a
summer
shitty-
Eric.
I had a shitty week, I think. Every week's shitty,
What?
but I can't remember what was shitty about this week.
I couldn't imagine you having.
See, if you can't remember it couldn't be that shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, unless you're getting lynched by 10 dudes, you're not
Oh,
going to
yeah.
remember one punch. You're just going to remember all the 10
Yeah.
guys constantly hitting you.
Yeah, you're right.
That's basically where I'm at in life.
Yeah. When you're getting raped, it's the last one you remember.
Hey, do you
know what I
think? Yeah. You think
It was
the
bad,
guy
that
that
last one.
yeah.
Ugh.
what is that guy's the hangman? But remember the guy that does the hanging? There's also a guy that. Sorry. At least this is in film. I don't know if it's true.
Okay. All right.
I never was at one, but there's also a guy that would stand up and like announce who the next people are. Do you think
Oh.
that guy ever got nervous, like
Yeah.
to go
Oh,
on stage?
For sure.
And he wasn't even the one doing it,
Hi,
but he's sitting there reading the names, like, how did you?
Yeah, like, did he have to go
Aquarius?
to the guy with the hood on,
hood.
getting ready? Hey, how do you
Lift
do you
up.
pr-
How do you pronounce your
Aloysius?
You're gonna be fine, Darren. You're
Aloysius.
gonna be fine. Just breathe. You're gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
you're
Go up
good.
on stage. Everybody's here for the same reason,
Did you
Darren.
tell me you pooped?
They
Did you
all
poop?
want to see
Did you-
this.
Hold on.
You know, people never think about those. You know, everybody's got
No.
a job.
Yeah.
And some people get nervous about it, even if
Yeah,
they're on
sure
the
do.
wrong side of
Yeah.
history.
I think everybody in that situation, I mean, because it's such a crazy situation. Like even the dude that had to make caskets back in the day. You know what I mean? Maybe he didn't measure one right. And maybe you couldn't measure. I mean, maybe you just had to look at him and be like, yeah, he looks like 6'6",
Oh yeah,
6'2".
tape measures or
And I mean-
measuring sticks.
Sticks or
Yeah.
even the string they used to use. Maybe they couldn't get close enough to him or something.
How many notches is
Yeah,
it? You
I
know?
don't know.
10 notches high.
How many knots? And then he's dead, and your big fear is like, can I stuff him in there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No
Did I
one's
cut
really
holes
looking.
or
No
did I
one really
break legs?
cares about this guy, but
Yeah, really, you only need to. Where's the soul kept? You know, just cut the bottoms off people. You could get double the caskets in a cemetery plot.
true, man.
Yeah, and back in the day, they didn't have sawmills.
Nope.
I mean, that was hand planed. They were having to laminate boards together. They didn't
Mhm.
have the fancy pocket screws
Nope.
or anything like that. I mean, that was a lot of work just to put somebody in a pine box.
A
I don't
lot
think
of
they
work.
did it.
They didn't have any stain, no glue, no resin.
No screws.
No, fuck screws. Yeah.
And they always put that perfect little angle on the top too. You know, to make you
Yes.
know that the head is there.
Yep.
That's the head's. That's the
where
head spot.
That's head and shoulders. Before that was before the shampoo. I
We gotta
wonder
do
where
some
the
with his head.
shampoo got. That's probably where they got it from, huh?
It could be that, or with guillotine talk,
That
head
could
and
be.
shoulders,
Yeah.
in
That
between the
may-
head and shoulders.
Yeah, that's where they'd save room right there. They
Just-
guillotine somebody. Do they take their head and stick it in with them in the casket?
Yeah.
I
Or
don't know.
maybe a small casket beside it.
For the
Ooh.
head.
Little head box.
That makes me think of baby caskets, which is awful, but they make them, and somebody's
They do.
profiting off of that.
Someone has to make those.
Oh,
things.
man.
You'd have to be a real piece of shit.
Yeah.
So,
To
Yeah.
sell a baby's casket.
Right.
But you do. But obviously, there is one guy out there that's loaded. And people say, where you get your money? He goes, well,
Baby caskets.
I am the #1 provider of baby caskets.
Let me
in the
grab my
nation.
catalog. You know,
Sure. You
It's
can use
like,
it. You can use a shoebox, but this 6-month-old deserves better. You know what I mean? Here's a marble one.
that's awful,
It
dude.
is awful.
It's awful that somebody's
It's awful to think. It's awful to think of someone actually. Those words came out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah,
And then you know they did.
a big John Candy
and,
type.
Yeah.
and that guy's probably trying to upsell you some bullshit. Like, this one has the nice fabric.
Yep, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is silk. Yeah.
We don't use.
It's not pleather. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just had a couple in here. Sid's baby.
It was
They-
really sad.
They decided to go with this one, and you know what? A couple weeks later, they called me. They thought that was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
So
Exhumed 18,000 casket. The Model Z700.
I like how I've been here for, I think, 4 minutes. We're already talking about baby
Baby
coffins.
caskets.
yeah, well,
That's fine.
it doesn't
Yeah,
take
no,
long, dude.
Hey,
Fuck
dude.
that when you go there.
Welcome back to baby caskets,
It always
everybody.
goes back to that. I mean, Biden
Yeah.
just got cancer. So, I mean, we got
Yeah,
to,
that's
From
true,
windshield
I
wipers.
know, oily windshield
Yeah.
wipers. Yeah.
He's got.
So
Oh,
makes
really?
sense.
Well, he had the COVID. Because you told me
He's
had
got
the
COVID still, right?
Yeah, he's got COVID, but he came out-
Original COVID.
I think yesterday he did a deal out by a demolished coal mine or something, and said I used to go to grade school over here, which by the way, not true. And then he says that he used to get a ride from his mom instead of walking, which was nice.
Yeah.
But all the coal and oil would spill out of the coal and get on the windows, especially in the winter. And she had to turn the windshield wipers on. And he says, "That's how I got cancer."
And he says, "I have cancer right now."
Now, by the way, he doesn't have cancer.
Well, he might have a little bit of cancer.
Well, they backed it up.
or
and
he
said
is a cancer. As far as like
somebody took like a mole
What
off,
is
and it
that?
could have been cancerous. So it's skin, skin cancer.
And I don't think oil and coal just kind of leaks out of mines.
No, it doesn't.
I could
But
be wrong.
He said that in where he grew up is the worst place for that.
Yeah,
too.
it's Pennsylvania.
yeah,
Then I
I
think
don't
he
know.
also said that he grew up in Delaware too.
Yeah, Delaware.
So
That's what it was.
that's
I don't
true.
know. I mean, it's fine.
Dude, I liked him in Avengers. You know what I'm saying?
So if we talk about dead baby
Yeah.
caskets and stuff, that's not the worst thing we've heard.
That's true. Well, I hope he gets a speedy recovery or whatever.
Me too.
You
Did
know,
you see where his wife was walking and someone's like, "Hey, your
Hey,
husband's hey, Dr. Bitch. Nobody likes you."
Wow.
No, but they said,
Jeez.
"Hey, your husband's the worst president in history. I want some gas money." And she goes, "Thank you."
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not
Yeah.
true.
That's
a lot of
not
people
nice.
voted for him.
There's been worse presidents, dude. Lincoln got shot.
That's true.
So
do you think
Reagan
the,
got shot?
you think the president's
Yeah.
casket's bulletproof? There's somebody else
Oh,
out there that's the number one purveyor of president caskets.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't know if they would make it if they give him a different casket. I've never seen a president's casket.
Right.
Fuck, they're all still alive. They're
It's
all
Illuminati,
I'm
man.
going to tell you this: they're IED protected. You know what I mean? When you
Oh,
bury
yeah.
somebody, there's all kinds of trash and stuff around. You don't know what it is.
I thought you were talking about in vitro fertilization.
I
No.
hope they
Well,
make them
maybe that
into
too.
do the mummy thing, and because they all got little secrets
That's
tattooed
true.
on them
Oh,
once you
yeah,
become
that's true.
president.
Yeah, for sure.
Little
Keys and stuff
barcodes and
yeah.
yeah. You lot like
They
you
gotta-
put
They got to snip off all their fingers so they can't do the biometric screening when they
Yep.
go to the nuclear
there's
vaults.
some sort of web you can put together of all former presidents, and
Yeah.
it unlocks some sort of secret palace
Squirt up
underneath
a little lemon juice.
the
read
White
code.
House. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I never see a president die.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I hope I never see a president.
yeah,
You never want to meet your
heroes.
heroes, right?
Yeah.
That's what
And
they
that's-
say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he would. I don't know how he would respond when I say I sell baby caskets.
Well,
you know,
I had a
What do
couple
you do for a
thoughts.
living?
I sell baby caskets.
On the way up, Eric, I seen.
You know, you always wonder where all those dead kids go. Well,
Yeah,
they call me. That's
that's
where.
right.
Yep, went from showering curtain rods to baby caskets.
Baby
And It's
caskets.
a big jump.
Yep.
But we're in a different tax bracket
Look at my
now.
new Cadillac.
Yeah. Well, speaking of cars, dude, on the way up, I always notice something in the corridor. And today, when I was following and then not following and then following because somebody one of those guys that you pass because they're doing 55 and then
Sure.
they zoom by at 95 30
Yep.
minutes later and you play this
Catch up.
game of
Well, they have to go like slow down, go
because they're
over
texting or they're
text,
whatever.
and
Yeah.
then speed back up. Yeah.
So that guy was doing this to me, and he was driving a
Cavalier.
vehicle that come out. I remember when this come out. It was right after, and you guys should all remember this. Y2K. Do you remember Y2K?
I do.
The band or the year?
The event.
Jericho?
The event, dude. I remember when
Lost two computers that day.
when Y2K was getting ready to happen, and people like that whole year were ramping up to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. We don't know what's gonna happen, dude. Banks are gonna go. We're gonna lose money.
Right.
And I was a freshman in high school during Y2K, and a lot of my friends started doing drugs during
Wow.
that time.
I just finished my 6th year at college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit younger, or dumber. Either way, it's held back a lot.
Right.
But once we got through it, turns out we were fine.
Fine.
We made it through Y2K.
Yeah.
And some new music come out, and Chrysler said to celebrate, we're going to come out with a car called the Chrysler 300.
Oh, the 300. I
Oh,
thought you were going
baby.
to say last year the LeBaron.
I think it was. I think they
last year.
coincided, and
Yeah.
then which was another. The Chrysler coincide was
Yeah.
like an
That
01.
was
dude.
electric.
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work. It only go a couple of miles.
That's right.
But so the great friends at Chrysler created the Chrysler 300, and it was a beautiful vehicle that barbecue lovers across the country enjoyed driving.
For sure, dude.
And sometimes you would see one in your town, and envious youngsters would call it a fake Bentley. Do you remember that? And then they even coined it a Fentley.
Mm.
Do you remember that?
I do not.
You might have been in calculus or something in college, but all of us dummies were sitting around making fun of the haves and their Chryslers, saying, "Ugh, it's just a Chrysler. Who cares? You got a new car. It's not a Bentley." And I was thinking about that today. I was like, no, it's not a Bentley, dude. A Bentley is like $500,000.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's not a bad car. It's a terrific little vehicle.
Right.
I mean, the Hemi engine, these things can
Really
really
nice.
move,
Yeah,
you know,
really nice.
luxury.
Yep.
It was really unfair of me to make fun of those people.
Yeah. Well,
So-
it was, but you didn't know that that's one of the best glove boxes to make a half rack of ribs you'll ever get. You know what I mean? So
always-
if you've never had a half rack of ribs coming out of that,
Yeah, there's always a
that glove
crock pot
box.
with a pork shoulder or
and
something
some
in a
people call
Chrysler
them a glove
300.
box. Some people call them what is that, jockey box? I've heard that too, jockey box.
That might be a Bentley thing. Yeah, I've heard that,
Could
but
be.
for
I don't know.
upper crust
Yeah.
people. Oh, you were raised in that environment.
The
Jockey
upper
box.
crust. Actually, I think
Shannon, grab my driving gloves from the jockey box, please.
I think it's a military term. That I never heard that until I got married to my wife. She always called it the jockey box. Speak English. You mean the
Could
glove
be a
box?
Mormon thing.
This thing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
And she's like, yeah, grab me the head country. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool.
this is
Here comes some
country, dude.
ribs, you know?
Yeah.
It's
But
fine.
anyways, I just felt guilty because, and I think that happens. Did you guys do that? Go through a stage where you started feeling guilty for all the stupid shit you said when you were a youth?
No, not really. I mean, I have done and said a lot of bad, kind of horrible
Yeah.
things.
You said baby caskets on this show
For
minutes
sure,
ago.
and I've done a lot of crazy stuff. But I mean, that makes you into who you are. You know, you look back and you say, yeah, that was stupid. You know, but I was young, I was dumb, and no one told me not to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean, or whatever. Some people did say, hey, I wouldn't light that whole pack of black hex in your hands and try to toss it. You know, and you do it anyway, and then you pay for it, and then you're like, that was stupid. You
Yeah,
know?
I know, but you stand on these stupid little pedestals sometimes in your life where you're like, oh, that's a stupid car, and you said it so much that then you actually get in when you're like, this is really nice.
This is nice.
But you can't buy it because you know the first person you're going to see
Hey,
is that person.
I thought you
Hey,
hated that.
Conrad, hey,
Yeah.
I thought
nice car.
nice Bentley, right? Huh?
Huh.
Nice Bentley. You know. So now I can never own one.
You can. You just repaint it, put another badge on it.
Yeah, it just shows you repent.
Right.
Repent for your sins.
Yeah. I sent him a text message saying sorry about all the shit I said about his car.
If you just put a sticker on the back that says free chili, I think everybody forgives you. You know.
And then that guy crossed you off like on Billy Madison.
That's
Yes.
Don't kill Conrad for making fun of my car.
He is sick.
No, it's
Put
just
his
like,
lipstick
I
on.
love you, son. You didn't have to call me. You know.
Telephone
Thanks, Dad.
line.
And I don't want to bring up a sore subject, but the gentleman or gentle lady that was driving that Chrysler 300,
Mhm.
Caucasian.
Well, after Y2K, before 2016, we would refer to this person as a wigger.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's a common term back then.
One of the Chinese,
Yeah.
China.
Not a wiger.
Oh,
Not a
think you
wiger.
could- I think you could still say that.
Wigga. I think you say wigga.
I
Yeah.
think I think you can.
You can degrade white people all you want.
That's true.
Well, he was Christian and pro-life,
Okay.
so he's a wigger.
So he was driving his mom's car.
Yeah, it was his mom's. It was probably a company car too, because it said company on it.
It said company.
No, it said like the name of a company on it or something. So
Yeah. Amway.
it's probably sponsored. Yeah, Tupperware is what it said.
Big
Across the
Girls
side.
Barbecue.
Tupperware barbecue, dude. So anyways, it was a good trip, and I hope that guy doesn't break down and enjoys that car. So, but I also got to thinking about something on the way up, Eric, and I'm glad you're here because you always play around with these
Sorry,
thoughts.
I just brought up Go Good George. Sorry about that. I hadn't seen that. It's a good one.
Fuck Facebook, but we're like blocked on Facebook. I think you know what I mean.
Well,
Like nobody sees our stuff.
No,
ever.
after the butt plug incident today.
They didn't. The reason I added many butt plug incidents today,
Uh,
we're gonna be blocked. But the original scheduled one, Facebook didn't post it.
oh,
I
because they,
scheduled all that stuff.
looked at it.
Yeah, but they didn't post it. I had it
Of course they
scheduled.
didn't post
It
it.
went to everywhere else and said, "Oh, you're gonna play that game, Facebook? Guess what our story is? Guess I'll just post it and share
Oh.
it 58 times now."
I got you.
And went in there and redid it, but nobody knows. Nobody knows what we're talking about. If you go to look at our face, nobody will see it. It's blocked, dude.
Well, that's why I got to make one for real. Then they'll know.
Go to thewaterhead.com where we're releasing one by one our presidential series of butt plugs, guys.
Yeah.
Putting politics back where they belong.
Today, unfortunately, is the
Mhm.
guy that's got cancer. We promise our butt plugs won't give you cancer.
It has nothing to do
Or
with
COVID.
him.
No.
It's just that he's the president right now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
is
Trump.
and then
And
we're
then-
just working our way back.
Yeah.
Because
So-
I mean, it's presidential. It's all of them, guys.
Then
Still-
Obama, so don't get mad. I know.
Don't worry.
Oh, you can't do that. And then
Well,
the
it'll
next
be interesting.
Bush.
It'll be interesting tomorrow if we actually do get to see Trump
will.
on one. I bet you they'll release that. Like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, they might promote it, so
Yeah.
that'll be nice. So what I was thinking about, Eric, is you will agree that even more than COVID and Y2K, heart disease and obesity has killed people in this country.
And they go hand in hand. Yes.
Yes, they go hand in hand. They've been a couple for a long time.
Yeah, they are bedfellows.
Mm-hmm. And there are so many products when you go to a grocery store, or even if you have it delivered to your house, that are filled with artificial sugars and real sugars and preservatives and chemicals, and all of this stuff clogs your arteries, screws with your heart, and makes you gain weight and gives you heart disease and obesity.
Early, yeah.
And a lot of these products are marketed, they start marketing to the youth of the country with sugary cereals.
Yeah,
and
like
then
marshmallow mateys.
Yeah, marshmallow
Yeah,
mateys,
right.
Cap and Crunch, all this bullshit. And
Apple-O's.
then as you get older, now you're addicted to this stuff, and it doesn't really matter because you already weigh 500 pounds.
Right.
And so it's like, what does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
I might as well just enjoy what little time I have.
Yeah. It has to be some more Star Crunches.
So what I was thinking about is, in a way, General Mills was the original serial killer. But then I thought, what if we release a product called Serial Killers, where it's a healthy, like beef jerky, whatever you eat, whatever
Sure.
healthy is. I don't even know. That's
Right.
Debatable. Maybe it's vegan. I don't know. But a healthy product that we put in the shape of serial killers to kill the cereal industry. So you could eat a BTK, a Dennis Rader breakfast sandwich that is organic, farm to table, whatever it is. Yeah, breakfast bar.
Yeah.
That's made of pure buffalo meat and like organic chicken eggs, or however.
Yeah.
Serial killer, and it's shaped like how many serial killers have there been?
A lot.
Not that many.
No, really. I mean, I've been watching a little bit of the stuff that the wife's watching. It's surprising because I mean, after a while, you go by the TV, and you're like, I'm gonna remember who the serial killer is because I like you. I'm thinking there's 5.
Well, there's BTK.
Yeah, but just last night I found out there's an Arizona Phoenix killer. Now that guy
gotta have a cool name though to sell. I mean, eventually we'll have to work our way down into, because we can put their story on the wrapper.
I didn't think they had a cool name, is because there was 2 of them always in a car. That was the guys that went around and shot people just at random with shotguns. Killed 5.
The DC Sniper, that would be one.
That would be one.
Killer.
Who's that?
Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Zodiac Killer.
For sure.
DC.
Ted
Ted Bundy would be there for sure.
The Green River Killer.
Green River Killer.
Whatever the hell his name is.
Rapist, I think. Was it Green River Rapist or no?
Would the rapies be in there too, or
rapies have to be in there because I mean.
Yeah, I think we should.
Rapies.
Yeah, the guys that just serially rape people.
Oh, I thought there was a serial killer named Rapey. They nicknamed him Rapey.
That'd be fun.
Oh, that's old Rapey over there.
Yeah, stay away from him.
He'll get you.
I like to eat my rapey with milk.
Well, there's at least.
I'm being serious.
There's probably 10. What is that Golden Gate one? The one Scranton Strangler. That might just be from The Office. I don't know.
I think there is a Golden Gate Strangler.
There was some there are a few stranglers out there.
There's the monster chick.
Oh yeah.
A
What
woman?
the hell was her
They did the
name?
movie on her.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Oh, the perfume saleswoman.
What was that fat guy that was killing all those people in the north? Had them all buried in his house.
Oh, the clown?
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, there you
Gacy.
go.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be for like
Really good.
Halloween.
That was all gay stuff though. Like he was.
Well,
yeah.
most of them was. But my thing is at least you had 7. You got 1 for every day, bud. And if it's serial killers, you're always going to eat them you wouldn't want a serial killer afternoon fruit bar.
But you're right. If there's more than I thought,
Gacy, because he was
there's a lot.
gay, you could have it at a fruit bar.
Yeah.
You know
what
what I
you
mean?
can
In the
do
morning.
then is kind of like with sports cards or Pokemon
you can
cards.
call people fruits still, right? That's okay. He's a little fruity.
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Well, I think some people may frown on it. If you're asking Casey and the woke culture, then no, you should not do that.
You shouldn't say fruit.
No.
He's just a jigaboo, though.
Come on. Later, fruits. Don't take that from me.
I just think that the box. Say you get a box of how many bars? Like 10 bars come in a box, or 12 bars?
Yeah, 12 normally. Yeah.
12 bars.
Yeah.
12 breakfast bars. Serial killers, and it'd be interesting if in the box, maybe you're lucky enough to get a John Wayne Gacy. Like the superstar serial killers that everybody knows are like collectors ones.
Gotcha.
And then most of them are ones you don't even know
What about
about.
Helter Skelter? Would you?
And as you read.
What about cult leaders? Because they're.
Well, that's a different product line. I mean, now we can't go.
Seriously?
I mean, if they killed,
What about Jack?
I don't know what defines a
Jack
serial
the
killer.
Ripper. That's he's ancient, but everybody's still talking
Jeffrey
about
Dahmer.
him. Dahmer's a good one.
Dahmer.
Forgot about
Harold
Dahmer.
Shipman.
Dahmer was a gay guy too. He was
Hannibal.
a
Is it Hannibal Lecter? Is that real or
And
fake?
we're only talking about
It was
domestic.
based-
We're
yeah.
only talking about domestic. There's a lot of
True.
really messed up international.
Oh
serial
yeah,
killers.
Netherlands. You get a freaking
Hitler.
Yeah.
Mao.
Well, those aren't serial killers.
Well, I mean,
So
The
number-
Clintons.
the Clintons. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That'd be a bonus bar,
That's
dude.
really. I found Hillary.
Yeah, she's
whoever
in there.
Harold Shipman is
Shit.
Dude, that's
he
my
killed the
gym
most people.
teacher.
Yeah.
218 probable murders.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Possibly as many as 250. But he was, I guess, a doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Harold Shipman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but those are people that wanted.
Right.
And there,
No.
there's 3 or 4 or 5 medical professionals that were serial killers,
Right.
that were killing people.
Oh, they all worked at Planned Parenthood.
What about Dexter bars?
Oh yeah, Dr. Tiller.
Yeah, Tiller.
Like this Dexter Morgan.
No, Tiller. You got to keep it local.
Oh, the Wichita guy that.
ICT Tiller.
Yeah, a buddy of mine knew the guy that shot that guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
his
pretty
autograph.
cool. His name was Tanner, and we were good friends.
Tanner was the guy that shot him, or Tanner was
Yeah.
the guy that knew the guy?
He's the guy that didn't talk to me after he bought a Chrysler 300.
Yeah.
That's because he talked shit on him.
Yeah, I know,
True,
dude.
He won't talk to
I'm saying I make mistakes, man. I don't know. My mind went from there to quote serial killers. I still don't know how you define it because you're right. Hitler, all these people have done some pretty bad things.
I mean, that's genocide. I guess you can have genocide juice with your serial
well,
killer.
see, that's
you know what
where
I
I kind of started thinking down that road, and I
Right.
thought, like, what if you marketed products like to weightlifters for their creatine or whatever they do, injections, steroid injections,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
just called mass shooters.
Why'd you
Where you're
just
shooting up, and you put little mass shooters on there.
that like at the wall?
No, it was the TJ because he's obviously really on creatine.
I love that.
Loves that cream.
Yeah,
He
a lot of
likes that
protein.
mass shoot.
He
mass
sprinkles
shooter.
it. He sprinkles it on his serial killers in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And then I thought about like, what if you had a healthy Go-Gurt that you called school shooters?
Oh.
Just a little shot of yogurt, dude.
Okay,
May
yeah,
want to
bud.
steer clear of that one.
Yeah,
That was-
for a while.
That was more fucked up than what you brought up earlier.
Yeah, I know.
What, the baby cask?
On a softer note, we could do a detox drink blend thing called the Hitler Cleanse.
I love that.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Cures what ails you.
Get your poo Jews out of the way. You know what I mean?
Jesus killers, dude.
That's not right. All of this is wrong. We have just really got.
It's not wrong. I don't think it's wrong that there's every other show on Netflix is about a serial killer making a murder.
Oh, that's true.
Is all people care about when they are alive is hoping they get murdered.
That and where's the keys? You know what I mean?
Especially 50%. All the women in
Yeah.
America, at least, want to be
Murdered.
murdered.
Yeah.
They don't want it, but they kind of want it.
I kind of want it because I mean
They like
yeah.
the story, they like the intrigue, and they like a healthy breakfast.
Mhm.
Men, when we're younger, we wonder what it feels like to stick a fork in an outlet.
Right.
So we'll do it.
Yeah.
Women want to know what it feels like to get killed. They
Yep.
may.
That's called
Dabble
freaking wisdom, dude. That's why men get wisdom. You put it in there when you're 7,
You get zapped.
and then it's like, what are you doing for the rest of your life?
Maybe you die.
Telling
maybe,
you
maybe
how
you
to
need
live.
a casket.
And you know what? For all of us, it teaches us, hey, it's really not that bad. So yeah, we'll go ahead and work on electrical systems.
Yeah,
It'll
we can
hurt,
do that.
but you'll be
I
all
guess we'll build this bridge in the city.
And I'll preface this beforehand to say it will fall flat, but the name of the company should be Specific Mills as opposed to General Mills.
It's true.
I like it, and I like getting it out of the just all the military jargon too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be involved in that kind of shit. There's a lot of
And what's over a
litigation.
general?
Yeah, admiral, I think.
So
That's no, an admiral is a water general.
That's it is a water general. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, Captain Crunch.
No, wait, isn't that that thing that they elected for transportation or
What, Buttigieg?
no, that's Buttigieg. No, the other one, the other transgender divine.
Oh, the chick with the long hair.
That is an admiral.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She's an admiral?
She's an admiral.
First female admiral. I mean,
Like for real, legit in the Navy, admiral?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well-
it was maybe retired, but my thing
Yeah.
is, I think that she was dubbed or
Knight.
christened, knighted an
think it was-
admiral when
for an admiral,
she was
they-
a male.
yeah.
Oh.
then she transgendered, and so, but I mean, I guess the metals follow you.
Yeah.
I heard to become an admiral, they would pour onion powder in your mouth and put a pillowcase over your head and kick the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she got a lot of stuff poured in her mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Like people look at her and say,
All
it
about
looks like
semen.
somebody put a pillowcase over her head and then just beat her head with a bat.
Yeah.
Or with
She's an admiral. Yes, they all look like that.
or a sock full of Irish Spring. You know what I mean?
She
Doesn't
looks
leave
like
bruises.
Garth from Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
She looks like my wife with blonde hair.
Don't you dare.
Hey, I can say that because I've told her that in person.
Oh, that doesn't help.
I'm sure she appreciates that.
She laughed pretty hard. Like,
Maybe that's why you got shut down the other day.
Oh, you should
Yeah.
get her the
Uh-huh.
costume for Halloween, man. Dress
Just-
your wife up as her.
just get her like an admiral sash or something.
Yeah, Admiral badge.
So is she
That'll do it.
married to a chick,
Um.
or how does that?
Oh no, I think. Let's see. Well, before he transitioned
When
was
he was
in the
a dude.
Navy,
Yeah.
so clearly he was a homosexual.
Right.
So he was clearly into men.
Yeah.
Right.
And so once he got out of there, they kicked him out of Navy, whatever they call
Whatever,
it.
yeah.
Navy ship
The
life.
Academy.
Yeah.
Huh?
They sexed them out. That's how you get sexed in, you get sexed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. They sexed him out of there, and then he transitioned, and I probably just kept the same boyfriend that he had on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
They probably got married. I bet that he has sex or she has sex with a man.
What's that person's name?
Admiral Adam Devine, or Adam Levin.
Is
Levin.
Adam
Her,
Levine?
her name's
Yeah.
still Adam?
Yeah, I think so. Or I think so.
Wow, that's lazy.
Yeah, that is lazy, but
It's one thing I can't stand is homosexual men or transgender men that just can't take care of their bodies.
Mm.
I mean, if you're gay, you're supposed to be ripped.
Yeah.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to be fashionable.
Right.
Have a good taste for the arts.
have good landscaping.
Yeah. And dress well.
Hmm.
You see those slovenly
Yeah.
transgender? It just
Yeah.
disgusts me. Try harder, man.
Yeah.
All of my gay friends, any friend that I've known that's gay,
Yes.
take care of themselves very
Yep.
much.
Rachel.
Casey.
Rachel Levine.
Oh, Rachel Levine.
Right.
I must have been mixing it up with that Workaholics actor, Adam Devine,
Yeah, I always get her mixed
I
up.
think you're mixed up with Adam Levine.
Oh, she's
or Adam
a
Levine,
doctor, just like Joe Biden's a doctor too.
Yeah.
and Bill
Dr.
Cosby
Dipshit.
True. Bill
Mhm.
Cosby.
was honorary doctor.
Right.
I think he got that stripped away from him
From Temple, I think.
his temple.
Yeah.
And actually, I think he's Harvard honorary
A
doctor.
lot of Chrysler 300s around that campus.
Oh, lots.
And Temple?
yeah.
For sure. You know the good thing about a Chrysler 300, when the windows come down, you don't know if it's weed smoke or it's the barbecue's running.
There's always going to be
It could be both.
smoke coming out of a Chrysler 300.
You
always.
can't have,
Rolling.
always.
And you
And if
didn't,
it's not coming from inside, it's coming from outside.
Yeah.
and they made a poor person Chrysler 300. They made the Chrysler 200.
Yeah, that's true. Chrysler, if Chrysler
They
didn't
made a
make
200?
yeah,
Yes.
if they would not have made the 200, I'd been like, all right, I see you, dog. You
Yeah.
know, the Chrysler 300, good car, fine. It is what it is, barbecue wagon. But they reduced that in half and made it 200.
Yeah.
They should have called it the 150 because this is the half of 300. It's actually worse than that. They should have.
Oh, I see what you
You
mean.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, it was bad.
Okay, Rachel's married to a chick.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh.
This is the person that
Oh.
she's married.
oh my gosh. That's like a Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I gotta wonder
Yeah.
if it's biological chick
It
or
looks like she eats too many pancakes. You know what I mean?
Martha
Stewart.
Lee Levine.
Italian.
Oh,
Get it.
ex-wife. Sorry.
Italian.
Ex-wife. Yeah. Wow.
Come on, TJ. TJ, try turning that around. Maybe Casey's got that thing backwards. Turn the whole system. There. Go that way out. Want to hear
Like
his
that.
oh, look at there.
There it is.
There we go.
better.
Sorry,
backwards.
guys.
You could turn your mic stand the other way if you like it the other way.
No, this is fine.
There you go.
So the Chrysler 200, I'm not familiar with that width.
I'll bring it up. I'll
Just-
bring a picture. I can't really describe it. I mean, I would like to say it looks like a 300. It kind of does.
I
but
think it looks like a Ford Contour type size.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
about
Like a
right.
Taurus.
Just
or something
imagine if
that.
like Payless Shoe Source sold
Sold cars.
Chrysler.
But it don't have a Hemi or
Just kind of a
anything in it,
knockoff.
right?
No, it doesn't have a Hemi in it. It can't have a
That
Hemi
thing
in
would
it.
haul ass because it's kind of a smaller car.
It's like a Chrysler 300 and a Pontiac Sunfire
Had a
fucking had a
baby.
baby. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gross. This is a 16. You can see the picture here.
They don't make those
There.
anymore, do they?
I think is
This-
Chrysler out of business?
And this is a limited. No, Chrysler's not out of business. Chrysler.
Holy shit!
It's Chrysler Jeep.
19 grand for a limited.
Yeah, 19 grand.
Jeez,
Of course, this
Louise.
is CarMax. I mean, you go in there and you say,
That ain't a
I'll
bad
give you a
looking car,
12.
dude.
You know, how many miles is this thing on?
61,000 said.
I bet
No
it gets
kidding.
good fuel mileage.
I don't know. Customer reviews, 4 out of 5. Really? But there's only 8 in the total of the car. You know what I mean?
It's been out for 20 years.
80 years. Here's the inside. Now you can make some pretty good barbecue in there. I think. You know, couple
Yes.
of ribs or something.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken wings. You could throw an air fryer. I wonder if that
I
works.
remember if I seen on a Pimp My Ride when, remember Exhibit from Pimp My Ride?
Oh, do I?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
he would go to people's houses and be like, "Oh, you drive this," and he did a Chrysler 300 one time, and they put like a spinners on it, but they're fish tanks,
Oh man.
fish tank spinner.
Oh, don't tempt me, man.
Yeah, little goldfish spinning around there. And in Temple, as Nick Cannon would say, they would be wilding out if you pulled up in that. It would be a wilding out. And Nick Cannon, thank you for listening to the show, dude.
Yeah, man, really appreciate it.
He texted me the other day and said it gets him through fatherhood. He has about
That's
100
good.
kids out
Yep.
there,
It's
so
good, yo.
yeah, he's just
Good.
that guy throws. He throws more rope than Nolan Ryan, man.
But
All the time.
He's just throwing it.
I just typed "Pimp My Ride" and something caught my eye on here. I might have to go back. You got a hot tub. That's good.
I heard something about this that after the show they had to pay to come back to fix these cars because they
Oh yeah, you
weren't
can't
worth
put
the
a
fuck.
hot tub in a
And they didn't run.
Chevy
They
Arrow.
You got
Didn't work on the motors or
chocolate
anything like
fountain in
that.
that one. What goes better
Pimp
with
My Ride is this podcast. You know, it's just
That's
everything
true.
we talk about is
Truck
what
with
they used to
pool
do.
table? That's nice. There was one. Hold on, I was hoping that it would be on here. Cadillac
It's
with
a
a grill.
baby
Coffin,
coffin.
coffin grill.
Didn't they replace Exhibit with somebody else? Some
Yeah,
other
I think for a
muscular
hot-
black man?
Hot second
Could
chandelier.
have been that guy from Tyrese. Could
Shag
have been
carpet.
Tyrese.
He's making too much money on Fast and Furious, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They had it on the deal. I had it on like the. Oh, they did. See, this is how they trick you to click on it. The reason I clicked on it is it looked like it had its sunbed in a topper.
Like a, what do you mean?
Fake
Like
bake.
A
tanning
tan bed?
Yeah.
Oh, you know how much voltage that would require?
A lot.
I mean, joules that would
Yeah,
take?
see, right there. The top right.
That's an X-ray MRI, bro.
MRI,
Oh,
dude.
is it?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
He's got a
Casey.
tumor
Yeah,
in his stomach.
it does the same thing, you know?
Figure out what's wrong with me. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should bring it back. That was a great show, man. It's like we put speakers inside of speakers.
It was
you
a
know?
fun show. In fact, they put a fondue kit in the back of a
I
Ford
would,
Taurus.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I would like to be an idea guy on that because I mean, by season 24, they've got to run out of ideas. You know?
Well, yeah, but it's also based on the client. So they'd show up like, "What are you interested in?" And he's like, "I like,
meth.
candy." And okay, well, we're gonna put a fondue kit. And it's like, that's not what I.
put a
Put
fish
this top hat on because you're Willy Wonka. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
I went to school. I got my business degree, and I've always been into sports.
What business did this filing cabinet barbecue?
Mahogany desk.
Like, well, that's not really what I was thinking, but okay, I'll drive it, I guess. So, I don't know. Anyways, I know what we're talking about.
We're talking about Pimp My Ride, dog.
we got to.
No, I think we got to have that happen. We're at least gonna have to maybe get in the kitchen, make a couple concept bars, pass them around, make sure they taste good. Maybe get the wrapping right.
Well, first we got to figure out what's actually healthy, because that's the biggest problem.
Raisins. It's always been healthy.
That's your answers for everything, Shannon.
Raisins, yeah. Gold,
I mean-
gold or standard, whichever.
Yeah, I like a sun gold raisin myself, but I don't know
Yeah.
what is healthy anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now that the pharmaceutical company said that depression pills don't work and 85 million people are on them, we probably can get them pretty cheap.
Yeah, there's sugar.
I don't know
guys.
what they do,
Yeah.
but I mean, they say they don't work. So
Yeah, they do something though. They tried to make me take them for that 1 week, and I couldn't move. So
Yeah.
they zombie you out, is what they
I don't
do.
know. They start talking science talk like something. Your isotoners go down or something. I don't know when you're supposed to take it.
Mm.
It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. But then now they said this is new study. It's like they don't do shit. Like sugar pills.
I thought you only used one side of your brain, anyways.
Yeah, that's what they say. You only use like.
So wouldn't you
15 or
want it to be
10%.
imbalanced? Like,
I
yeah,
don't-
most of my chemicals are over here, dude. I'm right-handed.
Yeah, I listen to My
Slept
Chemical
on this
Romance.
side last
Yeah.
night.
I'm fine.
I usually get a lot of snot in this nostril. What pill should I take?
I don't know. That it was. I guess they're finding out that was like a rumor started by the pharmaceutical company that it's just an imbalance of chemicals in your brain, and then like a year later, like, oh, this'll balance it out, and then they just
Balance
start
of nature gummies.
balance of nature gummies.
It always
So you
is,
got
man.
that, and you got your depression pills. Now some people swear by it, but I mean, they don't know if that's a placebo effect or not. After this, It's
Dude,
like,
I know how to fix depression.
yeah,
Everything
go,
bagel seasoning,
and
dude.
go
You
outside.
sprinkle-
Yeah, that's true. That and that beer salt. You know what I mean? You get some bagel seasoning beer salt, you can cure depression real quick. Buddy.
I've been eating the same roast beef that Heather made since Sunday, so I just sprinkle a little everything bagel
There's
today.
where
Like that's a whole new meal.
Man,
There's where your food poisoning came in.
I was depressed earlier today, and I just had everything bagel seasoning. No wonder why I feel better.
There
You
you
do,
go.
dude.
Fuck.
It is an
Cherry.
incredible little treat. It is everything, man.
I just wish I was a pharmaceutical company because we could sprinkle that in some of those cubes. You know what I mean? Some of those pills and just sell them.
It crosses all barriers too. It crosses all sexual barriers, race
Yeah.
barriers, all that kind of stuff, dude. Nick Cannon would actually go down on a chick if you sprinkle a little everything
Oh, yeah,
bagel
for sure,
seasoning on
dude,
that
for
cooter.
sure.
Stop putting his wiener in there and use
That-
his mouth.
That in a little head country, and you're in fucking business down there. You know.
And thank you, Nick Cannigan,
Yeah.
for listening, man.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate your support. Thanks for being a Patreon
Thanks for your
subscriber.
downloads. You know.
Yeah. Nick,
Appreciate it.
What level is Nick Cannon at on the Patreon?
He's only 2, but
yeah,
I think we can get him to 3.
he's still on the free side,
Yeah.
but a lot of that's culture related. You know, you really got to sell to commit. You know what I mean? To get one of those celebrities like that to commit, because they are tough judges of content. And if you've done something like Drumline, you know talent. So, Nick Cannon. Speaking of celebrities, dude, I was thinking about the story, and I think about it probably every week. And I'll tell it to you in a way you've never heard it, probably. There was this undersized kid.
Oh, Rudy again.
Oh, you got it.
Bugsy Bogues.
Not this story again.
Dude, there's this undersized kid. Dad ran a steel factory, okay? All of his brothers worked there, you know?
Sounds a lot like Rudy.
He loved football, okay? But he's undersized. Graduates high school.
Where's
Goes
he
to
from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he's from doesn't matter. His favorite team is a really popular team, Golden Dome helmets at the time, and he's never going to play for him. Then one day, his best friend, for his birthday, gets him a Letterman's jacket. And they're eating lunch at the steel mill. It's been 10 years since he's graduated. And he is stoked, and he wears that jacket everywhere. He wears it to work the next day, and his friend says, "Hey, Rudy, look at your jacket." He falls into the pit of flaming ore.
Oh no.
Melted,
Oh.
died. No need for a baby casket. He's gone. Incinerated. So he says, fuck it, I'm leaving. Leaves his girlfriend. Goes to South Bend. Meets a priest. Tells the priest he wants to go to school. Sleeps on a couch. Goes to a community college. Applies to go to college. Never gets in. Goes back home. Brother's porking his sister. Dad says, you're never going to make it. Rudy says, fuck you. Run stairs.
Who?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
And is that a true story? Yes.
That's a true story.
Because I was listening to these people say that Rudy's overrated movie. How?
Doesn't make
I mean-
sense to me.
Where does that rank in your sports movie?
It's not about sports movies. It's about
right above Zero Dark 30.
it's about stories in
Say that
general.
right now.
It's it's about movies and any story in general.
It's about sports, religion, the
Yeah.
underdog, the wise older black man,
Mm-hmm.
the fat funny friend. Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
It's got everything.
It does.
Love,
That's what I'm saying. People
the
will
hard
recommend.
dad, the hard-nosed dad that loves too much.
I'm amazed that in a different country right now, across the seas, there's a bunch of people that lay a bunch of rugs on a sandy floor and they pray to a certain direction every day about a book that they've read. And I'm amazed that that can exist, but then at the same time, nobody's doing it to the story of Rudy. Like, if we're going to read a bunch of jumbled words that are in story form and, go to war and fight over it and believe in it, why can't we just pick Rudy as our story and make Rudy our god?
That could happen. I mean, I think they're praying that direction in that book that was written thousands of years ago, I believe. So in a couple thousand years, maybe Rudy will be.
I think so. If you got started now, if you put like a Rudy time capsule in like your backyard or something, and then go to that school, go to Notre Dame, and then like slip in the library somewhere that this treasure's buried, and someone will find it, be like, decode it, and be like, somewhere in Kansas, Oklahoma, or something. There's this time capsule or something that's buried, and it's his Letterman jacket,
See, but a reading from the book of Rudy, I mean, you can go
for sure.
There's
it rhymes already. It sounds good. Rolls off the tongue.
It's
anybody want a water?
Even yeah, sure, I'll have a water, dude.
Water,
Thanks, man.
I'll take one.
You want a water?
Thank you.
You didn't put anything in these, did you?
No, it's a poor man's drink. You want a water?
Is there roofenol in this?
Maybe. Drink it. Find out.
I had a coconut water today.
Roofenol.
You ever had that?
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Yeah, it's kind of just a.
That last time I had coconut water, I bought it from Dollar General. I threw up. So just letting you know, that could have been.
How thick was yours?
Real thick.
Wow, I'm just thin.
That was real thick.
It's pronounced B-A-I. Baya.
It was like oil.
B-A-I.
It could have been coconut oil. I didn't really read the thing, but it was.
I just saw a picture of a coconut on it.
I saw a picture of coconut on it and opened the can. You know what I mean? It's
coconut fertilizer.
It's fine.
I don't know. It was pretty good. It only had 10 calories.
That's pretty good,
according to the label. So, I felt pretty good. But then that's what I drank before I went and ate that sushi.
Yeah, we can't do that, dude.
Sushi on coconut?
Yeah, man.
I'm freaking Mediterranean.
I've only had coconut water once. I was like at a Saigon restaurant there, and it was like the real coconut water shit. It was gross. That's why I don't like coconut water. So yeah, it pairs well with the sushi, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah, it did. It was a perfect little. My palate was ready to receive. That delicious.
Opened up.
Whatever they gave me, eel, I guess, and salmon.
In which gas station did you get the sushi from?
Right.
No, it's from Hayesville. Over here, it's at a massage or a salon, massage salon, next door. I didn't know it was there either.
Oh.
It made, to be quite honest with you, it could have been one of those things that happened where it doesn't exist, and I was just living in a different dimension, like a Stranger Things thing.
I got to thinking, since you told the story up top of the show, is maybe there was buy one get one free. Like maybe there's like some sort of thing you were supposed to do, like go get the massage, then eat, or eat and then go give a massage. You know what I mean? So they can like massage.
You don't want to eat sushi before a massage. You'll squirt ink.
I mean, yeah, but that's maybe what the whole cleanse or something. Maybe there's some sort of
sushi dump will fall right out of you.
You know what I mean?
Slides
some sort
right out.
Goonie thing that you have to.
Real. It looks like this.
Go buy Legos.
Like a phone charger, man.
Put a nickel inside the Buddha's belly, and then eat sushi, then get a massage, and then I think you're good as gold. Right?
They actually had a Buddha belly roll. I didn't get it.
You should have. That's what you should have had.
I don't know what fish I like. I like all of it.
You said there was a little white gal. You should have just.
There was 3.
Huh?
3.
What?
Hot.
Really?
I don't know. Hayesville hot.
Okay. So national.
They had freckles.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, maybe you should allow them to decide, and then it would have just like you get the Buddha roll and one
didn't
free
want to
massage.
talk to me. She was just.
Oh.
She was uninviting. She literally uninviting. I walked in. Can I help you? It's like.
Right.
But I walked in. I think I had those sushi eyes going on.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready.
You were looking.
Menu, please. And then I read it and it's like I realized I don't know any of these. I don't know what any of these rolls are.
That's when you sit in their lap and say, "Describe."
Do you use sushi?
So you don't know what you had?
No, I got the sampler, but what kind was it?
Sashimi.
Sashimi, because it wasn't rolled up.
Yeah.
It was just raw fish laid on a little.
They
pillow.
do something fun there. They take their little the sticks and they pick up a fish and they just slap it against the
glass.
Yeah, the glass of the.
I think it was microwaved, but it was just.
They slap it up there, and you're supposed to grab some sticks and grab it off and then eat it.
Oh man, that's genius.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know, but it was. I don't know because you got the sampler. It said what they were on the sampler, but it doesn't tell me which one's which in the packet or the container. It's not
Yeah,
like a little
Gotta look
flag.
for the hints, man. The colors. Look
Yeah.
for different colors. Look for the accoutrement that's with
Well,
it.
there was a whiter fish. There was
That's
a
carp.
Catfish.
Carp.
scale, like more of a pink with veins in it, and then a pink with no veins,
Crawdad.
and then one that was kind of in between. One and then a black, of course, which I'm pretty
That
sure
was-
was whale.
Burnt hot dog.
Could have been an orca, I think.
Orca skin.
Yeah, the orca flesh. So.
Nice.
But it was pretty good for not being the sushi roll like I wanted. It was more of this is a pillow of rice, sticky rice with this fish laid on it.
I like that.
Well, I'm glad you got a little culture today. Expanded your palate some.
Dude, I bet that guy that was making it could kick the shit out of you, though. I mean, you might beat him in a fight or shoot him, but
Why would he want to fight me?
no, he looked exactly like from Mortal Kombat, the character Liu Kang.
Oh,
Looked exactly like him. Shirtless, same Aladdin style pants,
oh
and
man.
when he was making it, he was doing this. Kind of hopping.
Where do you buy Aladdin pants at?
I don't know, dude.
Store that we're not allowed to go to. That's somewhere.
Yeah.
in town.
Scrubs are us.
Macy's, I think, or
MC Hammer discount.
I would wear them. They're one of my favorite pants.
Yeah. Very comfortable.
Payne Stewart used to wear them golfing. It's almost like a golf pant, but I think it's a thinner material.
Right.
like a
Well,
silk.
Daly had them, but he had them a little tighter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
golfers
it
would make
wasn't
them out
a
of
poopy.
wool, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, MC Hammer had them too, but they were longer.
And his were more that puffy starter
parachute.
jacket material.
Yeah.
They're
Or
swishy.
yeah, parachute.
Loose for dancing though.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
you can't hammer time without.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're
a
going
lot
to
of
squat
crotch,
down
a lot of crotch room.
and crawdad walk or whatever that is, when you go side to side and when you're hammer timing,
Yeah.
you got to be able to have some crotch flexibility. Kind of like when Lyndon Baines Johnson would order his pants. Put a little room in there for the
You
crotch.
have to have.
And his butt plug will be
sufficient
about 2
room.
weeks from now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's coming up.
Johnson, man. Johnson's coming up. LBJ. So I don't know where you get those pants at, but that guy had them on, and he was doing a great job cooking sushi over there, or not.
I don't know.
cooking it.
I still don't. I still don't trust. You know.
I don't know where. I mean, I'm landlocked.
I
bud.
don't. I know. I don't trust In and Out. You know,
Sushi.
sushi for sure.
Whataburger sushi's pretty good.
I just.
You need to go somewhere different. Besides Hayesville.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to where it's from. I don't want to go to Japan. I don't even know if I
mean,
can.
Somewhere else around here, like go to Wasabi or go to Hana
Oh.
or something like that.
Yeah, but I think it's the same stuff you're getting.
Oh no, huge difference. But
Same
you're-
Asian. I mean,
but
I
you're
look at the
playing
Asians,
it right. You're playing it right. You
Yeah.
start with the low end stuff.
and
Yeah.
if you
And
love
if you're
that,
like, oh, that's all right.
hmm
You're only got. You start here. You've only got up to go.
It's true.
Well,
So when you have good sushi, sometime you're gonna be like, "Holy
this all.
shit,
This
was
all.
awesome."
Yeah, this all started when we went down to the Grand in Oklahoma City, and we walked to the steakhouse, and we've been.
Hey,
a couple,
guys.
Hey guys.
you guys like the sushi here?
Come on in.
Yeah, I work
My
at
name-
Cracker
my
Barrel
name
in
is
the morning,
Joe.
but
My
I
name's
cook
Joe.
sushi at night.
And he got he's one of these in the sushi, just regular sushi rolls, and they were probably just California rolls cut up, and there was a couple different styles.
And but to be fair to myself, I was mourning DMX's death. That
You
day.
was you
So I
was morning, and then he started picking out. He picked one of each.
Yeah.
Put a little soy on it, and then scooped him in his face. He's like, "I think I'm a sushi fan." I thought he was joking, but he came back with another salad plate, and it was just nothing but sushi.
that and everything bagel
Oh
seasoning.
man, you can go about 18 pounds of sushi and still be hungry, man.
Oh,
That's-
that's what he was. And he was
It's
just
perfect
munching
meal.
him down. And I said, "You have any soup or steak?" He said, "Yeah, I'm have all that too, but this is what I came for now.
Yeah.
You know, I found my thing. I still thought he was kidding, and then that plate was done.
I don't want to get too excited, but you can buy your own sushi, make sushi at home kits. Get the little sushi mat and
Yeah.
the bamboo roller and everything, and has a little instruction how to make your own home sushi.
It sounds like you're talking about our future Saturdays there,
Well,
Big Daddy.
Sushi Saturdays.
Sorry, kids.
Eric, I got the mat.
Kids are going with moms this weekend.
Yep.
Dad's sushi Saturday.
Light a candle.
Conrad makes sticky rice. I make the sticky thighs.
Hey,
Nice.
go take a nap. I'll make the sushi.
You rest. You enjoy yourself.
You rest there, big fella. I don't know. If you could do that, I would be.
Me and TJ will come over and
I just-
we'll bring some wine. It'll be the wrong kind. It'll be like,
Red when it was supposed to have been white.
yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be. Here's
God,
a
I
nice,
can't believe you did that.
here's a nice cab, guys, for our raw fish.
So what are we gonna do when they all come over? We have like a couples dinner thing because one of us is gonna have to go with the wives. And it's gonna be one of those things where like I like all your friends too, and like yeah, but you gotta hang out with the wives too because they can't.
Oh,
we can't all just
no.
hang out with the husbands.
You mean if they brought their wives to us?
Yeah, like if we had a couples get together,
I hadn't even
one of
thought
us
of
is gonna
that.
have to go hang out with the wives.
I was hoping that once we were married, we would never see a woman again.
We'll see some.
You have to see your ex-wife whenever you swap out your kids and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, that and Casey will come over from time to time.
It depends when we get divorced, dude. I'm not gonna get a divorce until my kids can drive because I don't want to have to deal with seeing.
Good call.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to, and anticipation makes the.
But here's the thing:
I'm edging.
you have no idea how fun that is to see your ex just for 10 minutes at a time swap out kids. It's
Yeah.
the best.
It might
Yeah.
be
It's
the
one
best.
of my favorite things to do 4 times a year.
I don't do that.
And it is a special gift to experience that because
Mhm.
I never noticed it until I went through it. But when you go to like Quick Trip or the grocery store or whatever,
Did you see somebody parked
you
off
see somebody
beside-
parked off about 40 foot away. Mom gets out with the kid. Dad walks over, says hi to the girl, gives the kid a big hug, and then they go in the other car. Hey, that's the old kid handoff.
Oh,
That's a
shit.
modern
Until you
family,
go through
dude.
it, you never, now then you'll see it everywhere.
The spot between Conway and Wichita is Clonmel there. That's the kid
Uh-oh.
drop off between
It's a
that.
safe zone
At
there.
the church.
The church.
Yeah, nice.
Saint- yeah,
I've
St.
been out there
John's.
several times.
Yeah.
My
I've seen people getting kids in there, but I thought that was church related.
Yeah.
You know,
my
a gift for the father.
Right.
my switch off is in east of Columbia, Missouri, in Kingdom City. That's our switch off point.
That's a
That's
drive.
halfway between Indianapolis and here.
That's
Wow.
God's country.
Yeah.
700-mile round trip, by the way.
For one day, you know.
Wow.
No, we.
You
No,
really love you.
I did see last year that I drove all the way to Indianapolis, dropped them off, and came back home. It was a 21-hour round trip.
Yeah, and that's another thing that divorced people do. They start doing a lot of like stats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they keep track of everything.
Fuck,
Yeah.
it's everything. And then I got to hear about it at the end of the year from both sides. You know, I spent $37 on oranges last year. You know how much your dad spent? $7.
Nothing.
7. He spent 7, which that's supposed to be 50-50, isn't it? Does that sound like 50-50 to you? I don't know, Mom.
You know how much crack I bought your mother? A lot.
I've been writing these checks.
$875,000 worth.
You think writing a check for college is bad? Try
Gee.
writing a check to somebody you don't love anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you grew up in a broken home like that, bro.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sorry, we're talking about your childhood here.
I know, man. It's
I don't know. We had that interview with Brandon the other day, and that's one thing that stood out. We moved. This guy moved from New York down to Florida, which you figured, well,
Mhm.
that's a couple states away. You're probably safe because you got a divorce.
yeah,
up
but same
in New York.
coast. Yeah.
Yeah, same coast, the East Coast. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
true. And then he got a divorce. He moved down there, and within like what did he say, like 6 or 7 months, his ex-mother-in-law moves in the same town. Well, this is a town of like 4,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and he played tennis, and like everybody knew he played tennis, so he joined the tennis club in this little town in Florida, and then his ex-mother-in-law joins the same club. So he goes there to play tennis, sees his ex-mother-in-law every day, and finally he says, "I'm moving back to Oklahoma. Enough
Yeah.
of this."
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you started banging the ex-mother-in-law.
I
what
was
I
going
was
to
hoping it
ask,
was
and
going.
That
he
would've
did.
been awesome.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he would have. He probably would have. I mean, he probably would have said if he did.
He would have told us. We didn't ask anything too sexual
Yeah, we didn't press too much.
because he was in theater, and I thought you could go a lot of ways with.
Well, he just bought
sexuality.
a Mazda, and I was like, well, maybe he's floating his boat the other
Mhm.
way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know how. I'd like to say I would drive any distance to see my children, but I don't know if I would drive to Indianapolis.
It's a long fucking drive.
Oh, I would drive there to see a nice car race or something.
Yeah,
But
I'd have
maybe
to.
not-
I
maybe not
would
to pick up
schedule
my
it
kid.
around the
Yeah,
races
maybe not
for
pick up
sure.
my kid.
Not the racists. Racists.
Oh, there's plenty of those too.
In Indianapolis?
Tons.
I don't know about that.
Go to any garage, you'll see a noose.
Too many mountains.
Hmm?
Too many mountains of like big rolling hills. There's a lot of rolling hills in Indiana.
Not
No.
by Indianapolis, further north.
Yeah, maybe that's where I was.
That's where
I
you-
liked it because when we were driving through that hilly country, I would look at the telephone poles and be like, that would have been difficult to do. You know, to carry
Up,
that.
down, up, down. Yeah.
I want to carry a pole up the hill and be like, this is
Yeah.
so you can talk to your friend. Thanks.
What friend?
I'm in Indiana, dude. I don't have
No,
friends.
I don't got friends. I got
But
corn.
thank God they had it, dude. TJ, or you wouldn't be able to talk to your kids.
That's right.
Oh, I know.
That's right. Satellites. No,
So you got to thank all those people that country singer thanked in that one song.
that's right.
Kansas lineman. What is it? Remember that guy thanked like everybody in the fucking.
In the world. Yeah.
God bless America, I think is what it is.
Luke Combs.
From the cab driver in Texas.
To the lineman in Wichita.
That song just goes on. And it's like, we get it. Just.
To the sushi chef in California.
You're grateful. Move on.
But if you fucking go to a VFW and play that song,
Oh,
you will pick
tears.
a woman, you'll get a blowjob.
Yeah, for
If
sure.
you karaoke that song.
Yeah. That's easy.
Oh my! You'll get it from anybody. It could
Yep.
be a woman. It could be a man if you wanted it.
Sure.
Any of those admirals over there. I went to a VFW karaoke one night. I'm not a veteran of a foreign war.
Right.
I'm a veteran of a domestic war, though.
Yeah.
It's fucking social justice warrior. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Yeah.
And but anyways, they let me in
He was part of the Kiss Army.
because I had a.
Did you show your Antifa badge when you walked in?
No,
I'm here to protect.
I had stolen some veteran's badge, and then I'd had a little troll because I knew they like bingo. If you hold up one of those little trolls to the camera, they'll let you in. And they were doing karaoke in there, and I usually go with Adam Sandler's "Ode to My Car" is always my go-to karaoke
Yep.
song.
Yep.
And I did it. It got mixed reviews from the crowd, but you sat down, and all of a sudden that "God Bless America" song comes on, and some old biker gets up there, and it's like crowd at first silent, then erupts, and it's like, oh,
Wow.
look around, this is incredible. Beers are getting spilled.
Yep. Tears are getting
People are
teared.
like, free pizza.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Nuts, man.
Eric's making sushi. Yeah.
VFWs get lit as
I don't
fuck.
know, dude. Last time I was in a VFW, Tim went out in the parking lot and tore a KU tag off the front of somebody's truck, tore it in half, just stuck in this windshield wiper. And that was after the fight. Pool cues. That was with Uncle Jim and your dad. Your dad got down, God bless him. Everybody was drunk, and we were in this VFW, which is the only place to drink way out in western Kansas. We were bird hunting. We walked in there, and I'm playing pool with my Uncle Jim, and I looked over, because his dad, he had tied a couple on, and then there was arm wrestling. God bless the bartender.
Could have stopped it all with that song, by the way.
Could have, and I did not.
Didn't dawn on
Hey,
you.
you know what? Hindsight's 20 or 10 or something.
Yeah.
But then Bertie sat down to arm wrestle, and the bartender, hey man, got no arm wrestling in here at all.
You took off your hat and said, "Imagine that."
And I said, "That's me working for you." So, where's the sign? And but Bertie went, go. Someone was refereeing and go, and this guy's got like dinner plate size, As Bertie would slam. As soon as he slammed, this guy came around with his left, and Bertie ducked it, and then that was it. It was broken pool cues and beer, piss, and shit all over that. And
it was the good old days where you have a good bar fight, though.
Nah, no cops were called. People died, and we just went hunting the next day. It happened.
That was
the last time I was in a VFW. Yeah,
it's pre-COVID.
Way pre-COVID.
It might have even been pre-Y2K.
That was back in the 90s. That was back in the 90s where, there wasn't any American songs. The best American song was out there was like, Waylon.
Didn't we have we had some come out with Operation Desert Storm, didn't we? Wasn't that the? Oh no, that was the Proud to Be an American.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Well, Toby Keith did his best.
Toby was Desert Storm.
Yeah, Toby Keith was born, I think, in a helicopter in Desert Storm.
Yeah,
on an eagle.
Yeah, from an eagle.
And he was conceived at gunpoint.
Yes.
An eagle laid an egg, and Toby Keith popped out of it.
Toby Keith's mom only could remember the last person that raped her, but he remembered.
And the only thing that saved a lot of those people from that F5 tornado,
was
Toby Keith.
That's right.
He got out and he fucking fought that tornado with his guitar
It's true.
and the power of America.
And 4 Roman candles. That's it.
Toby, what are you doing? You can't beat a tornado. Toby, don't put your capo on the 3rd fret, Toby. You can't do it.
Tornado just reverse spin
Yeah.
right back into the
that's
cloud.
But
Yeah,
dude. Nothing to do with Toby, dude.
If I was the military, I would put Toby Keith on the front of,
Fuck.
like as a hood ornament on the front of every airplane,
Every line.
every bomb.
Every fucking line. Yeah.
That would be like
His face on everything.
when those generals and stuff start going to Congress and asking for budget increases for military stuff. I
Right.
would be like the Toby Keith clause.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, we make every missile play a Toby Keith song. and
Yeah,
it
you know,
hits.
What's that big one that Trump dropped? That Mother of All Bombs, Toby Keith song coming down twice as powerful.
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't be fucking with Al Qaeda ever.
you know, after 9/11, when I really got into follow the money, you know, I got into the military budget. I was like, you know, we're spending a lot of money on budget, but then I saw it was mostly for the U.S. Tour,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Just got to entertain him. And Toby needs
Sure.
to make money.
Yeah.
What do you think gets those 18-year-olds out there?
So I'm saying,
You think it's the
You think
thrill of climbing in mud?
fuck, you think Chad's gonna get a boner if fucking Tom Cruise rolls out there and fucking, you know, has a 15-minute talk about MI6?
Yeah, we're doing a TED talk.
Fuck off, you know.
How to be an actor?
Give me Toby Keith, dude.
Just want to hear Red Solo Cup, dude. And
Oh,
fuck your
shit.
fucking bunkmate.
Oh, dude, sitting out there in the fucking war zone and bombs start dropping, but they don't explode. They're just Bluetooth speakers playing Red Solo Cup. And then 30 seconds later,
You got all these fucking people just cutting their own heads off
Yep.
and shit. What kind of bomb is this? It's some sort of psychological one. They're saying it in their native tongue.
It makes
Yeah.
it do them like on that movie with M. Night Shyamalan movie where everybody just kills themselves.
Yeah.
What is that? The Happening.
Yeah.
But it's his music, and they all fucking jump in weed eaters and shit.
Right.
What is the happening? Have I not seen the happening?
That's
I've seen.
good.
I
What-
thought I've seen every Shyamalama.
It's
No.
with Marky Mark,
Yeah, the Funky Bunch.
and it's something within nature that's making everybody fucking suicide themselves.
I
People are
have
like
seen
throwing
it.
themselves in wood chippers or jumping in front of trains.
It's nice.
Somebody's just turning up Toby Keith.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. It's Toby Keith music, and everybody's like, oh, jumping
It's
in
a great idea. We
bathtub
should,
with the
we should
toaster.
download that movie, and every time, you know, just like
Play
play
Toby
Toby Keith in the back, and guy jumps in the wood.
Ah, shit.
This is what M. Night Shyamalan, you know, was gonna do, but
Alan Jackson did that. Remember when he released that song "Have You Forgotten" one day after the towers fell?
no.
he had that one queued up for a while.
Yeah, he
Dude.
had that one ready to go.
Like, who paid for this? Some sort of chic or something?
We have not forgotten. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday, Alan.
We're fine. We can remember.
Yeah, they played that song. That might have played more than "My Heart Will Go On," the Titanic
So
song.
I'll tell you what. Out of all of them, none of them got played more than like Thunder Rolls. So especially around here,
Oh no!
I can only imagine if I was in Oklahoma at the time. I'm serious. I mean,
Yeah, if you were in Stillwater,
it was disturbing, dude. And you
sure.
couldn't go do anything. You couldn't get in your truck. You couldn't drive around. You couldn't go to work. You couldn't go to school. You couldn't go to a bowling alley. You couldn't go to a bar. You couldn't do anything without hearing that song 18 times in a night.
Yeah, and then somebody would be like, "Hey, but have you heard the third verse?"
There's the third.
Yeah,
Night Shyamalan, man.
fuck off, man.
Yeah, fuck.
Hey, I did have a theory on this, and I brought this up to you. I know on this show, and you guys kind of tried to.
Sushi fucking Saturdays. We get it, dude. You know what I mean?
You guys tried to shit on this point like you do all of them, but remember when I was telling you that I was over on the west side of Wichita, and they up by 37th Street where they put that big church. There's a gigantic church on like Ridge Road and 37th Street.
Yeah, the Catholic Church.
The Catholic church.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridge Lake.
St. Catherine's.
It's you've seen it. I think you've seen it satellite images. It's an incredible Goliath
Structure,
of a
yep.
structure where all the rich Catholics will go.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of that around there. There's people that live on these mansions with these tiny little private lakes that make them feel like they're living,
Well, rich and earthly treasures.
Right.
yeah, in earth. None of them have like rich
No.
and
Uh-huh.
love or anything like that.
Right.
So
A lot of broken homes.
But if you were to continue drive on that road like another mile, Village Tour Bus
hmm
had built this massive Tony Stark style facility for Village Tour buses, and I was upset. And I come on the show, it's like, nobody rides the bus. I mean, how are they affording this? Nobody rides the buses unless it's an elderly, maybe going on a casino trip. But we've seen those buses, and they aren't these. And I drive up there almost weekly because I still mow up there. And the buses are all beautiful. Nothing's moved. Nothing's going on. And then I was thinking, what if it was all
party buses,
all part of this plan that was being put in motion? Because you know how when something changes in society, and you're like, how the fuck did everybody have how does everybody have a plexiglass shield at their work?
Oh, right.
Next,
like overnight. Yeah.
Overnight. And it's almost like there must have been something put in motion, but we didn't get to see it. But seeing this Village Tour Bus, I think I was seeing the beginnings of a plan be put in motion with this abortion tourism that's going to go on. I think that the reason they put all these buses in there is because they knew that this Roe versus Wade deal was going to get
in there,
get it, whatever, abolished, whatever they did. And then there's going to be all these people that can't afford or need to get traveled to go get abortion.
Yeah.
So they're going to put them on these. I think these are all abortion buses.
It could be.
What other reason would it be?
But Kansas, you can still get. This is abortion capital of the fucking world, right? Kansas still.
Yeah.
We'll find out on the second or 8th, whatever that is.
Oh, are they still? Are they voting for it here?
Yeah.
Oklahoma said, "Hey, thanks for kicking it back to us. Fucking no abortions here."
Yeah,
so
Oklahoma's
already decided.
He'll sew a child's vagina shut in Oklahoma.
For sure.
Is it the 8th or the 2nd? The vote.
Oh,
second.
I was thinking about this.
8/2/22.
Yeah.
I might get a little bit of, and I'm sure you might agree, and I think maybe everybody will agree. Since it's my body, my choice, here's a choice that I'll pay for as a taxpayer.
Yeah.
There's this thing, the surgery. I mean, you got it, I think. I think you even got it. Did you? Got your old tubes tied?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, women can get it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know for sure men sometimes, there's a little risk and stuff involved.
I don't know about that. They just put a piece of chewing gum in there or something.
No, I know, but not only disconnect it and tying it, but if you decide like later, I don't know if there's a time limit or something, you can put it back together. And there's some risks involved in that. But my body, my choice. Here's the deal. Women are
overdosing on the great drugs they gave me.
They want birth control,
right?
Real bad,
right?
Well, I'll pay for them to get their tubes tied, so they never have kids.
I don't really care what women
what I'm saying is,
I'm hoping that I never see one again when I marry this fella.
What I'm trying to say is, that's never been on the table, and people might call me crazy for that. But I think all these ladies that are worried about, incest and getting raped, which is horrible.
But what you're still doing,
though, they just won't conceive. They won't have the trouble with, getting rid of that clump of cells that they call not a fetus. And so, if they don't want to have to worry about it, hey, bud, just tie it up.
I think the part that
you never have to worry about
we need to understand is that it doesn't have anything to do with whether there is a solution. They want to know if there's different solutions. We want to have the choice to every solution.
Yeah, but they have
the final solution.
We need to throw that choice in there.
Yeah, that's one choice. That's great. Go tell your wife that. Say, hey, I have these two options for dinner. It's like, is that it? You'd be like, well, we could also do hot. Is there any other options? Well, we could also. They're just going to keep asking for options.
Yeah,
they don't really want.
They want to be in the buffet.
Well, that's cool, but here's the one thing.
If no one
talks about on the buffet is just get it tied. You never have to worry about it.
It's always been on the buffet too.
But then they can't
just walk around.
Really, but they never pushed that. They never pushed that option.
I think they don't because it's more intrusive to women. Because
there's a high risk.
They got to go way inside of a woman.
There's a high risk, and it does mess with their menopause and shit.
Oh, that's what they say. They also say depression pills work. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I think they want the abortion. I haven't compared the surgery cost.
Well,
I can find out.
What I'm saying is they can put them on that bus too.
Tie on the tubes, but that might be about $200, and maybe an abortion is like $1,600 or something. I don't know how much.
I think abortions are like $800 or something.
So what if the tubes?
The last one I paid for.
It says it costs one human life.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and I think that value is about. I think it's based on your income a lot of times.
And I think
Yeah.
a vasectomy is cheaper if you only have to do it once, not like me where you had to do it twice.
Oh, those big old meaty clackers took a
I'll
double
have to.
dose.
I'll have to show you a
It's all that
picture of
fucking
my balls
creatine,
from
dude.
that.
You think that's gonna stop
But what I'm saying
his
is,
nuts?
I mean,
One stitch?
I know I'm a dude,
Fuck
and I
that.
shouldn't talk about this. You know what I mean?
You're
But
not even really supposed to think about it.
I
let
know,
alone
I
talk
know,
about
I
it.
know. But I think that dudes
Yeah.
and women both, if you don't want to have kids, I think that should be on the table. Of, okay, well then you're sterile. Like
For
put 'em-
life.
yeah, put them in
Dude,
that.
you can't do that because we give them birth control, and they say, well, you have to see you take a pill every day,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
we have to switch it up every couple of years because it starts losing its effectiveness.
I think that women would be behind, the government paying for dudes to get the shit tied, because then they won't have to worry about it.
Oh,
And-
I mean, you see some of these crazy people that are they're for sure going. Well, why don't we just sterilize all men? That'll take care of it.
I think that
If I could have a shot when I was
TJ,
14,
they already
to do
have.
that.
Anybody that got the vaccine, you're sterile now. Don't
I
worry
never
about
got it, bro.
buddy, You know?
I don't have a real job.
This conversation's mute anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Get your booster.
That's
I
true.
wouldn't worry.
Well, fuck, you can. I mean, Biden's double
Yeah.
booster, still has COVID and
But-
cancer.
But that
And
dude
shit for
loves to
brains.
party,
That
dude.
dude loves to party, and he can still get somebody pregnant for sure, dude.
Yeah,
You
that
know?
dude is
Those
down to
swimmers
party.
are still swimming, dude.
He's on some of those pictures on that laptop.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
That guy likes to party.
Wherever it is,
He loves fucking minor league baseball and partying.
Yeah.
So he's
We
gonna
should-
get COVID.
we should put out. It's something else I thought about. You know those little things that you used to. You might still be able to get them. You guys got kids. Maybe. When's the last time you went to Denny's or IHOP or something? When's the last time you guys went to Denny's? Or
It's been a minute.
Been
Yeah.
a minute.
With
You
you.
remember those? You remember those little things that the kids can get, but sometimes they'll just lay it down, or one was left.
Mhm.
Those little kid mats that
Yeah.
you have to draw.
I'm
How
pretty
fun-
good at those.
How fun would it be for us to design our own? You know what I mean? Like find Hunter's laptop. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you don't really know it, and then the
See,
kids
but
are.
that's a great idea for.
And then when you look at it, if any of us saw
Yeah.
that, we'd just be cracking up. Like,
It is a great idea for like novelty adult dinner party.
Yeah.
Like you should have that at a place that's an adult oriented place. You know?
find Jenny's
Right.
pronouns.
Have
you
all
know?
this cultural, all these cultural stories that we've all had to listen to over the past 30 years.
Crossword.
Yeah.
The little find the thing. That's the one that BTK did. That was his last note. Did you know that? It was a crossword.
Yeah.
It just told him who he was. It's like, thanks. I watched the whole
And
documentary.
he did it. I think his was Dennis Rader, but it was reverse
Yeah.
angle,
It
which
was
is one of the toughest
it is
ones.
the backwards diagonal.
A backwards
Yeah,
diagonal is one of the toughest ones. And those cops, they're
Yeah,
fucking good,
they're
but it's
good.
like, I can't see
No,
it.
it took him. It took him 6 months.
Yeah.
My God, they found
They
him.
found it.
Well, and
It can't be Dennis, can it? No,
the
fuck,
address-
no.
the address was up.
But Rader
Yeah.
spelled weird too,
It is.
because it's like Radar, and there's
Oh,
radar.
I got.
No.
I
It's not
got.
like the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I got racked into another fucking documentary about that. And you always forget. It's like nobody caught him. They went back
He
to all
caught
the
himself.
old. Yeah, they
Yeah.
went to like all the old Wichita. They showed downtown Wichita.
Yeah,
and
I was at the party, dude. They acted like they caught him.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It
they
was
sure
like one
did.
of those game of hide and go seeks where you're hiding so good and you're like, all right, I'm gonna give
Everybody,
up. And
here I
hey,
am.
somebody go, woo, I'm over here.
We
Oh,
got him.
found him.
We got him.
Don't look in the closet. I'm not in here.
Yeah.
And these grown men were all crying at the end of it. Like, I mean, it really upset their lives. Like they were really after the
Yeah.
guy. And then it's kind of like, guys, he turned himself in. I mean, you did have to drive like 4 blocks to go to his house after you figured out that little crossword puzzle. But
Dude, it took him like, what, 30 something years, 40 years
34 years, I think.
to catch that.
The
It
thing
took-
about it, his wife had to be just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
How
With
do
all
you
those
not,
dead bodies under your house.
especially after she caught him tying himself up with dildos in his ass or whatever.
Well,
he
to
was
be
Well,
fair, Amy gets that
yeah, that's
every
what I'm
night.
saying.
you know,
That's
with
exactly what I was
Casey.
going to say.
doing. Well, but Casey does it lovingly. He doesn't tie himself
Yeah,
up
that's
in a
He does.
sexual
He
predator
does,
way.
he does look her in the eyes a lot.
And
when
I
he's doing
do,
it.
I want to applaud Casey for not being here tonight and going to that Right to Life meeting.
Yeah.
It's important to him.
It's important.
And, although I disagree with it, I think that it's important that he expresses his beliefs that
Yeah.
way.
And next time you go, choose different candles. I don't like those live wick
Yeah.
ones, man. Come on, that just upsets the speaker.
It's funny that Casey's always so pro-choice unless his wife says no to sex.
Yeah.
She doesn't really have a choice. I'll wait till you sleep and I'll slip it in.
It's different when you're married.
Yeah, that's what he
It's kind
says.
of a contractual agreement that she has to do.
My wife never seen that contract.
Well, it's because you got married Catholic.
Yeah.
That's in the hidden print.
But I got married by a guy that probably makes terrific sushi.
Or
Yeah.
terrific child pornography.
Actually, he is from I think Burmese is Africa. So
Where the pythons are at?
Yep.
yeah, that's what his book is.
Pictures of my python.
His memoir.
Yeah.
Speaking of pythons, I don't know why, but I was on Instagram the other day and somebody was talking about PETA, so I just kind of was scrolling through
Comments?
PETA's
Oh,
page.
the bread?
Peter's on Instagram.
Yeah, they got their own thing.
PETA.
PETA.
Oh,
Like-
Protection.
people for the ethical treatment of animals.
That's it.
Man,
Nailed
you
it.
got it. Well, there was a
He
Lifetime
gets a
member.
check every time he says that.
there was a he's pulling out of his fucking giant wallet
Yeah.
a PETA lifetime card.
It's in here
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, it should be here.
There was all kinds of horrible shit on there, but there was a python on there and this guy was skinning it alive with a razor blade. And I was thinking like, fuck that snake. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And people are like, this poor snake. Oh.
Well,
Who
Oh.
cares? It's a fucking snake.
Well, they
They're
didn't
the
know.
worst
He
things
was
in the world.
trying to get the old skin off. He was actually doing
I mean,
them a favor.
they actually take their skin off anyway. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're disgusting devil animals, but
That's true.
fucking hate.
They should have seen me blow that hog's head off, dude, while
Oh.
listening to a podcast.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. We was listening to you live in the studio, and all of a sudden,
Dead.
Yeah.
No, we don't know. Who cares? Turn the show back up.
yeah. It's out. It's still kicking. It's fine. Fucking.
We're supposed to cut
What's
its hoof off.
what did
How do we
TJ say?
respect
That was
it?
good. All right.
Yeah.
So if you go to PETA's thing, it's almost like staying up late and listen to that Melissa Etheridge or whoever it is where she's crying and it's a poor dog shaking because he's fucking cold.
Sarah McLachlan.
Sarah McLachlan, yeah.
yeah.
That just plays, that song instantly plays once you get on PETA's page. Like
Yeah.
it's just playing and you're like, where did that come from?
That's awesome.
Automatic
It's
play.
there.
Even if you have the shit on mute, it turns your speakers on
Oh, sure.
automatically.
The bad thing about typing something like that in any kind of search engine, even
Mhm.
if you use mine, and, for the next 2 months, you get suggested stuff and all of your stuff. Like, hey, buy, for $358 today, a Starbucks cup of coffee. You can also save this snake from, getting a
Yeah, getting an abortion.
head cut off under the abortion. Yeah.
But
And-
yet you can just go to Florida and kill them all day long and they'll pay
That's
you
true,
for it.
dude. We were talking about that iguana
Oh,
population.
Florida PETA is different rules. Dude.
Yeah, it's different rules down there. We were talking when we was hunting hogs. Is like, I think Eric was also saying, isn't there some sort of isn't it legal to transport, wild animals from
You would
one place?
assume,
You
yeah.
would think so. And then
But they're in high fences though, right? Weren't you guys
No,
hunting in high fence?
no.
Even then, it
No.
don't matter. I mean,
No.
it just takes a
Uh-uh.
couple get out.
Well, they already, I mean, I would assume
if you
it'd be
call a
ille-
high fence one strand of barbed wire, then yeah.
I would think
But
it-
how high are we
fenced-
talking?
yeah,
Because
they
it
were
was,
fenced
I
in.
could walk over it.
I would think it'd be illegal here in Kansas because we don't have hog population here.
Well,
But
yep,
Oklahoma
you-
already has
they
it,
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
well, yeah, the reason they do is because they're transporting them in for Texas. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's
I went
crazy.
in a high fence before. I didn't think it was very fun because basically, as soon as you figure out that they just run a certain pattern, you just gotta wait.
Be in
till
that,
when
yeah,
I
be in
wanna
that
shoot.
pattern.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that's the way it was, but I mean, it wasn't high fenced at all. It's just a matter of there's feeders out there. The hogs that they transport in say, "Oh shit, there's feed here every day," and so they just keep coming back. And you're right. It's like it's a matter of just waiting. It's like a movie that of
Yeah.
nature, and all of a sudden there's a hog. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then you shoot the damn thing. But my thing was the same question I think both these knuckleheads had. It's like you can't just transport 150 hogs into a situation where they can get out at any time.
Yeah.
And this is,
It must
it,
be only.
but it's like the
within
iguana.
state.
Yeah, it's like the iguana in Florida. At some point, someone let Mr. and Mrs. Iguana out.
Oh,
All of a
one
sudden-
Gila monster got out, and
Yes.
now you're shopping
all-
with them.
yeah.
That's why they got the grass carp up here. So if anyone wanted to sport fish grass carp at a private pond, next thing you know, they're everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that made a lot of people a lot of money, though.
That's true.
$2 at a time.
And
but
it fed a
still.
lot of
Yeah.
people.
Well, it made a lot of sushi too.
Yep, a
Still
lot of
does.
families, dude.
I actually talked to my buddy in Arkansas about hog hunting today, and he said down there, he's got a buddy, they don't even waste bullets on it. They got a couple dogs that chase them down, then they let a couple pit bulls down to hold the hogs down, they just walk up and stab them. Just let them.
There's guys I work with that,
Take that.
live on big
Yeah.
ranches in Texas, and they talk about shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
we just sick the dogs on them, and then we just
Yeah, we just club
beat them with a
Just
hammer or
put
something
poison
like
in
that.
the food,
Yeah,
Just let it spin
I've
around. And
I've seen they just put a bag of corn out there with some tannerite on top, weigh
Oh,
about
yeah.
40 of them, and just blow the fuck out of
Throw
them.
a match, man.
It's true. I brought you some, so now you can taste it. And you
Sweet.
can, now I can say
And
it's pretty good.
For Instagram, well, you probably can't do it on Instagram. Maybe OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh.
All the videos that PETA puts out of all the horrible treatment of these animals, we gotta start doing cum tributes on them
Oh, yeah.
and submitting those.
Oh
good
man.
idea.
Yeah. We could put the picture in a baby casket.
For sure.
Pour milk on it.
We just lost our last female.
Well,
Back-
it makes sense if you listen to the whole show.
Back to what I was saying, I thought that was genius. Going back to my placemats.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If you sat down and
right, I
it was,
forgot we were talking about that.
oh, I was looping it around.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be easy. You find that the hostess with the mostest desk that you have there, and then you just grab the kids,
See, I think the perfect.
put the other ones in, and
Yeah.
you still make it fun. You know what I mean?
No, I think you could just sell those to like a Buffalo Wild Wings for sure.
Oh, yeah.
but
Just
I don't
give
know.
it to them.
What if you're doing a crossword puzzle like that and it was just Biden quotes of shit that's spelled all wrong?
Yeah.
You got to try to
Just circle the whole
like
thing.
when
Right.
whatever that is, he said about you can describe America in one word and said blah 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 blah, and you got to get that. Everybody, fuck, I'm stuck on this one.
That's right.
What
Well, you
is
can
the
make 'em
one
hard.
word for America?
You can make them hard. You know what I mean?
I think you. I don't want. You wouldn't want to make them hard for a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey, easy. I go there. That's one of my favorite
you go there to watch
places.
Moneyball.
By myself. My favorite place to go.
It's a good idea. I don't know what it has to do with
Just fun.
those
That's what
buses.
It has. It just the buses.
I think that's what got you
the,
there.
the buses, I was going to tell you. I'm glad you brought it back because I see the
I
tourism
steered it
thing.
to it.
I thought you were going towards the FEMA apocalypse thing,
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was
camps.
thinking.
where
He was
the
going-
government's just
shipping us to
rat
concentration
holing
camps.
huge
Yep,
buses. So when shit goes down, we're going to be hauling those buses to the mountains.
that's exactly what I
Like
thought.
Do you
were
think
talking
with
about.
Dawn.
with women and men,
Hey, bud. What better ways to where to hide them
or just
than in
women?
a rich people
Women will
that
probably
they
be the
can,
village
Right
they can
now,
buses.
afford
We'll be
it.
on the school buses.
Would you guys get on a bus if the government told you to?
No.
No.
I think a lot of people say that, but I mean,
Dude, I've played all the Fallout series.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't want to be in like any underground bunker for 100 years and come out and fight the fucking Gila monsters. You have to. It's not fun.
yeah.
They're
you're-
only going to take people that are conformist anyway.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't take us anyway.
if they started doing that shit and
When they find out you got your vaccination at a Kohl's, you're out. Dude.
They were like, "Your vaccination status,
Yeah.
sir?"
Kohl's?
Yeah, I got mine at McDonald's. No, sorry.
Yeah, you're out.
I got mine with a foot-long meatball sub.
Yeah,
dude, but all these waterheads,
Dylan
know,
sushi.
Shannon's brother would be down in his freaking arsenal cave, and all these waterheads been stocking up ammunition and all this stuff, and then
Yeah.
here it comes, dude. They're putting people on buses,
Right.
and they are not me, dude. I'm just grabbing my guitar strap and heading to Toby's house.
Yeah.
because that's what I gotta do. I stand behind him.
Right.
I'll play 3 chords, Toby.
Yeah.
That's all we'd have
Soaking
to do.
up.
Stand behind him.
here's
and
your
he'd stop
coat.
it.
Here's your capo, bud.
You get behind Toby Keith when the government's loading us up, and he
Yeah.
just
Yep.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We would never.
What is that truck made of?
Those,
Speakers.
those buses was like crash into each other.
You ever seen that new? It used to be the Mel Gibson movie where he was like
Passion of the
Apocalypse.
Christ.
The Apocalypse one.
That's an old.
Lethal
Oh,
Weapon.
Waterworld.
No, not that's Kevin Costner.
Armageddon.
Oh, shit. Sorry, you're right.
Mad Max.
My
The
Matt
new-
Oh,
says,
Mad Max,
The new
yeah.
Mad Max
Yeah.
with the guy he's on there with the guitar with all
Yes.
the speakers. That'd be Toby
That's
Keith.
Toby.
Oh yeah.
Just fucking blazing
True.
in front of it, and it just stop everybody.
When I saw that movie, that's what I thought of. That's,
He could
that's
stop. He could do
Toby.
that
He
in front
looks
of a
bad.
nuke. Just
Yeah,
like-
and what's funny thing is we're making fun of it, but that's where I'd be.
That's
you
what
know?
I'd be.
That's
for
why
sure.
I'm sending him checks, and I hope he doesn't die of cancer.
Now, first I'd swing by and get Skin Man, get all of his jerky. Like I know you've got, your storm
Give me the
shelter
good
is
stuff,
full.
Skin Man.
All the
Not
good
this
stuff.
bullshit.
Yeah. Give me the tornado.
He like lifts up a lawnmower. Okay,
Okay,
it's down.
I got it.
I didn't know you knew about it.
secret tunnel.
I know about it. Bring it. Get the bag that says Toby. You know.
And Skin Man wouldn't even come with us.
No.
We'd be in the bunker, and
Bye!
2 months later, Skin Man would be walking through the hedgerows
Yeah.
wearing his open-toed sandals, carrying
right.
a bottle of Red Stag.
You have a sickle and a red stag, dude.
What's
Sickle.
up?
That's all I needed, man. That's all you need.
War's over, guys.
Fucking need it. Single-handedly.
He is like one of them guys that they used to say that about generals, not admiral, especially not transgender
Yeah,
admirals,
no.
but like even Washington. He
Like
would
General
stand.
Patton. You
He
know?
would stand on the front of his boat and people would just be shooting those,
Don't care.
real slow bullets. I mean,
Yeah.
you could see them coming.
Yeah.
Just barely.
It's like dirt clods coming at him.
Yeah, but they'd like, if I'm meant to get hit, I'll get hit.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter. And so Skin Man would be like walking through,
Sure.
AR-15 fire on both
And just
sides.
chopping people's heads off. Like,
Yeah.
there you
How
go.
does that guy not get hit?
Oh no, he'd walk back and like, oh, that was bad, and he goes, "Skip, man, you're bleeding."
Ah, damn it.
And he'd say, I don't got time to bleed.
Like rubs like grass and does something in the air.
Yeah.
And, one karate kick and then
Yeah.
back to normal.
Takes one acupuncture needle and just sticks it in his neck.
Just shakes up a balancing gummy jar. Fucking all my fruits and veggies, man.
Fuck yeah, Nature Valley.
What about those kids like during the Civil War that would stand there just playing the fucking
Oh yeah,
whatever?
The
The
drummer.
drummer
Shit
boy.
just doof, doof. Those kids had balls, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
send
I've-
that to PETA.
I've always thought of that too. If I was a Civil War, that's the first motherfucker I'd kill. You know what I
The
mean?
drummer boy?
Shut
Yeah.
up, dude. Like
I
this is
We're
love
trying to
fucking-
fight a war here.
That's
That's
war
fucking
music,
war.
dude.
What if he was really good at it though?
That's Nick Cannon.
What if he was really
Doesn't
good?
matter,
Would you
dude.
like-
I'd shoot him. I'd push him a fucking child casket. Like get in the box. I mean, fucking shut up. This
Hey,
is not drumline. We're not out here to fucking prance around.
He's
You
got
ever-
a scholarship to Grambling State.
You ever think about how badass it would be if you were in the, say you could go back to Civil War and you got to be in it, you could take a modern gun.
Oh,
Just
that
fucking-
would be fun. That would be
You
fun.
would just mow down so many people
So
so
many.
fast.
Yeah.
If you
I
had,
mean-
like if you had the gun that Jesse Ventura had on Predator, you would just fuck those guys up.
If you just had a Jesse Ventura that went back there, because everybody was smaller back then.
Yeah, but like like fucking Grant would roll out of the goddamn fucking woods and be like, "Hey, you can't use that.
Yeah.
You fucking cheating. Put that thing down.
But
I don't even know what it is."
Jesse,
Put it
I don't know what that is, but you can't use
Yeah,
it.
you
Jesse
can't
would be
use
like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's
goddamn
true.
sexual tyrannosaurus, whatever. Put this fucking red man spit on the
So
floor.
crazy is that George Washington had wooden teeth.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I was thinking about that. I would stain. Would you stain yours like with a epoxy or like a?
I fucker ate a lot of sushi.
Boiled linseed oil.
Ooh, yeah.
Just sitting there like your gums are out. Hey George, you come. I gotta stain them. I'm just finishing up linseed in my teeth here. Shut up, Martha.
You think
They're
those things
always
came
on me.
out or they were stuck in there? Like it's
I
not like now
could've
where you
nailed
see
them
people
in.
Yeah,
Just-
fucking pine tar, man.
gumming them
Fucking
around,
pine
you know,
tar.
with their
Tack him.
teeth.
Oh, it could have been pine tar. Yeah.
Pine
Yeah.
tar, man.
What happened to his original teeth? You think they never tell you that?
Candy.
Was he born with no
He
teeth?
liked his sweets and they didn't brush his teeth
Yeah, he
good
loved
enough.
his sweets, dude. He drank way too much.
Skittles, man.
He drank 1 cup of sugar in his tea.
Mm.
He loved sugar.
Full cup.
Yeah, full cup of sugar. And it's like a little bit of water, it's like thick. You know what I mean? It's like syrup.
Made his own soda, like
yeah, for sure. Dude.
pre-carbonated.
Yeah, the fucker was smart, but I mean, he just it's surprising that he was that thin. You never see like a fat picture of George. And
Mhm.
by the way, is something back then you died at fucking 20, so he had to had gray hair and shit at like fucking 18.
Oh yeah.
That was a wig, right?
Well, yeah, but
Did
that
he
was
wig
that
up?
was a style of time. Yeah, I mean,
Or is that Natchy? Natural.
no, I mean he came from the Whig Party over there in England before he fucking said fuck this place, the taxes. And here, that's something else I was thinking.
Fuck this place, but I love the wigs.
yeah, I love the
Keeping
fucking.
those.
I'm keeping those.
We're keeping
I mean,
that going.
that and the wooden teeth. But I mean, nowadays the tax is pretty much the same, and we got no fucking bay to throw our tea in or anywhere else to fucking move. Do we just take over fucking like Australia or something? I don't want to go to a fucking desert, dude.
Slow down, Micro. It's fine.
You're not. You can't even move around in Oklahoma. It's
I
all
know.
owned by the Chinese
That's what
now.
I'm saying, man.
Now, was his hat? Was the wig part of the hat? You think?
He probably was stapled in or something like.
and was
pinned in
his
or
hat? did he have-
tricorder? He had the tricorder.
But did he have it going Mohawk style or Napoleon
No, it was
style?
tricorder. So
When he
it was
wanted to be
tri-tech.
fast, it was,
Oh,
it was
right.
this way.
Remember how
He had a
this-
point. Yeah,
A
aerodynamic.
front
man.
point and 2 side
Yeah,
points.
buddy.
When he was standing still, he'd turn it this way.
We're
Yeah.
gonna vote for him.
Yeah.
What? The wooden teeth guy that's got a triangle on his head?
That's our man.
Yeah, he's actually really smart.
Fucking loves the sweets though, man.
Loves candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he can't get hit by bullets.
I don't know. Okay, I was thinking about this. I think TJ.
Here's
said
a bullet back then.
Hold on, it's coming this way. Everybody,
Dodged
watch
it.
out.
Loading it up.
TJ said, if you go back in time with a modern weapon, but like, dude, I've always thought about going back in time and like what I would do,
Yeah.
and I would like unwrap like really good candy bars and all the candy and stuff, and just like go back in time and like sort of start shoving it in people's faces. Like, you like that?
They probably wouldn't like it. They'd
You don't
be like,
think so?
Oh, what the fuck
Really?
is that?
Well, that's true. It's
Two-
got a lot of chemicals and shit in it.
You think like the alcohol and stuff they drank back then was
Oh, yeah,
what
you're
we
right.
would think would be like Everclear tasting type shit to
Oh,
us, but
yeah.
they were like, "Oh, that's some good stuff."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's real sweet. I like it.
that's good.
If I brought them sushi, they would flip out, dude.
Yeah.
In America, they
Not-
probably would.
yeah,
Maybe
not-
not. If you
not-
went,
Which
Man.
part of the buffalo is this from?
This is an orca, dude.
I don't know. Put some of that
Fuck.
wasabi with their palate back then. I mean, the spiciest thing they had was flour.
That's true. It would kill him. It would fucking kill George,
It would
dude.
kill him,
Little
dude.
thing of wasabi. He'd be like fucking roll around in the grass and stuff.
I don't know. I think that it's good that we didn't have to fight.
That and belts. I
And
take
then when I
belts
say-
back. It's like, take this fucking buckle off. Use this belt, dude. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, they
This
didn't
is
have belts. They just
fucking
used rope
awesome.
to hold their
they
pants up.
They had suspenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're made of rope, I
And
think.
buckles.
Hemp
So many
rope.
buckles, man. It's like fucking buckles on your hat and buckles on your shoes.
That's
It's
right.
like,
They didn't have the snaps.
We're zippers.
fucking Velcro would melt people's minds, dude. You know, you throw some Velcro on somebody's shoes. You roll up on George and be like, buckle gone.
Take your
Velcro.
shoe off.
Yeah.
Just nasty
Yeah.
old fucking hard foot.
The stink. They all probably.
Those
stank.
guys had the
Everybody-
hardest feet in the
shit,
world,
dude.
man.
Yeah. That was back when those fucking guys were wearing stockings too. It's like,
They could do anything with those feet.
Yeah.
sweating their ass off in the same clothes for
Oh,
weeks.
God damn it. man.
It's like hooves, like human hooves.
Yeah, I would go back in time. I'd get right back in the time machine, man. Because it had to have fucking stunk back then.
They stink and they were just bony. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their whole body's just
Right.
hard.
One fucking left hook would just like kill somebody. You know what I mean? It's like,
But they couldn't move fast. I don't picture them being fleet of foot.
no. Here's
Nope.
something else about history that's kind of fucked up. Every one of those is like the regular height was like 5'2". Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know,
How short were Japanese men then?
like 3 foot, dude. Like,
Have
were
they grown or have they stayed the
serious
same?
nuts. I mean, if you go to a real antique store, even like World War II, and start going through the World War II clothing, it's all for kids, dude. Like, I mean, these are grown men. They got medals and shit, and they're like 5'0".
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought that Japanese people would be able to beat American people if it was Civil War time. Like if that island
Oh, fuck yeah.
didn't think that the world was flat or whatever.
Yeah,
That's-
you could dodge bullets and fucking just,
Can you imagine being in Japan back then and being like, this is it? You know?
cherry
Nobody
blossoms.
else, just us.
Pretty cool.
I like their
Kind of weird
I
that
like
is,
their wooden shoes though.
we're here, you know? They have no Christianity. I don't
No.
even know what they have.
What about back then? You just dropped some black dude off in the middle of there, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?
Wakanda forever.
That's
Where'd
what-
he come from?
That's what burnt.
We don't even know what to do."
Dude, we worked with remember the old German cook?
Yeah, he owned that the little place down where TJ was talking about, that cafe, that German
He
cafe.
at the
George.
garden.
George.
He grew up in Germany and never seen a black dude his entire life until the military came through. And he saw him driving a truck, and he said he ran inside saying, "Mama, Mama, the circus here." I saw him looking driving the truck.
That's old school Germany.
But here's
Yeah.
the deal. That's a fucking true story. I mean, can you imagine, like, right now, you're
Mhm.
30 some fucking years old, and if you've only seen white dudes that, I mean, they look a little different from you, but they're still fucking regular white dudes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you saw a little Chinaman, or you fucking saw any other color, an Indian, or it doesn't matter, from dot feather.
But
Doesn't
what's
matter.
so cool is that still exists in some parts of the world. I mean, as far as there's places that
Oh
they've
yeah, like
not
little
seen
tribes and
yeah,
stuff
they
where they
haven't
shoot
seen
at planes and stuff.
anything.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I mean, you can't. When a parishioner with a Bible rolls out in one of
Yeah.
those buses,
Yeah.
you know, in the middle of fucking Amazon, and some dude that's never seen like a regular white guy
With
especially-
cargo shorts and a
Yeah.
polo and
and just walk, hello, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd shoot
it's
him with,
mayonnaise. Like,
it's Duke's, the good stuff. You know, I mean, I'd shoot the fucker too. You know what I mean? That's
for
like,
sure. They're like,
yeah, no shit.
"Got his ass."
I'd be like me walking out in Mac and seeing a fucking Sasquatch. I'd be like, I'd fucking shoot
Yeah.
it, dude. I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah,
thing
you
is.
wouldn't even think twice about
Nope.
it. You're like, I
Fuck
don't know
it.
what that was, but it's dead now.
Yep, I don't care.
that's awesome though. It's awesome that it exists.
Still,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nuts, man.
But it is crazy that with that knowledge that we know those and they've like done aerial photos, like clearly this is, you know, you can't even get into some of these places because
Yeah.
they'll murder you.
Right.
And there's not
I
you
think
bring an army.
I don't know what you're talking about. The last time someone did, they did kill him. Like
Yeah.
some kind of Christian.
Yeah, and people were like, should we avenge this or no?
No, just let him.
Let's
yeah,
just
leave
not
him
go
there.
back and
Fucking let him eat him. You know what I mean? He's.
but you would think
he's
we
done.
would like fly over on like a hot air balloon, something real we can be close enough and drop like a cell phone or drop
banana.
yeah,
you
an
know?
L-shaped sofa or something and be
Right.
like, okay, see you later.
There's your love seat.
Really gonna change the way you think over here.
That'd be hilarious, dude. They just start like stabbing this couch.
Yeah, they don't even know what it is. Drop a refrigerator down there. They're beating on it. Their sticks.
That would be funny.
Oh, I just had a great idea, man.
Couches for poor.
You find one of those tribes when
Yeah.
I become Bezos rich.
Yeah.
I'll find one of those tribes, and it'll be a lengthy process.
Yeah.
But I'll start dropping treats and goodies with Toby Keith pictures on it,
Oh,
and then music, Toby Keith music.
That's how you
Just
start a
reward
cult,
them with
dude.
Toby Keith,
They
Yes.
start worshiping him.
and they start worshiping, and Toby Keith becomes a god to them.
Love it.
And
Or Rudy.
DVDs of Rudy.
That's how we do the Rudy.
You mix in Rudy and Keith.
You
we
just
could do
drop
it.
down like a whole movie, like a TV setup with it just playing
Oh,
on a loop,
man.
and it's just
I'd have
Rudy
like an army,
with like subliminal Toby
Yeah.
Keith America shit in the
Yeah.
middle
and
of
we
it,
have
and
me like flash in there, and then eventually they think I'm the guy that created those two things, and then they'll follow me to do anything,
Yeah.
and we'll take over the world.
Right.
We'll get
We
those
just-
village buses.
we just bring you there, and they just drop to their knees and
Yeah.
just worship.
He's him. He's him. He's him. He's him.
You guys beating on the couch.
He's him. He's him. He's him.
It's
You
Conrad.
sit. You sit. We made this for you. I can't eat your stuff, guys.
Notre Dame. You know what I mean?
They act out the whole movie. They got like a
Oh,
stage and a
fuck,
set.
yeah,
They
yeah.
act out
You
the whole
watch this. You sit on beat couch.
Don't tell them that you did it, and then somebody finds them 100 years later, and the tribe just starts chanting, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy.
Dude, it'd just be just like on Tropic Thunder. Have you seen that? Where those guys,
Mel
all
Gibson.
they ever saw
Yeah.
was the Simple Jack movie, and he shows up there, and they're like, "It's Simple Jack!" Oh fuck! That's what it'd be like with Conrad.
It would be like that, dude. Fuck, somebody already thought of that then. But he's a funny guy.
Yeah, but we have to do it.
Who's that
I
guy
mean,
that was
if you
in?
did, you could
Tropic
actually do it
Thunder.
now.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's pretty old. He's 84 years old.
That's
I heard
crazy.
yesterday.
Nuts.
Very handsome
Happy
for that
birthday,
age.
though.
Mhm. He's short too.
Mm-hmm. They're real short, yeah.
And I don't know if he's ever been married.
He was
Stiller?
married to the chick from Dodgeball, the blonde. That's his wife.
Yeah, he's got some blonde chick. Is that
Yeah.
her? The dodgeball chick was
Yeah,
his wife?
and she played Marsha Brady in Brady Bunch. That's his.
Oh, wow.
He was, wow.
She's in lots of his movies. She's in Zoolander. She's in.
For whatever reason, I thought he kind
I'm
of.
sure under her own merits, it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with who she was getting a penis put inside her.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you said what you want. She was a great hand model.
Terrific little
Yeah,
actress.
for
And
sure.
good cook.
Yeah, but she threw the ball pretty hard on Dodgeball.
Yeah. Pretty salty. I don't know. Let's see. We got pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Mm,
Was Tribes there starting your own cult? Was there that and buses? Those go
yeah, that was
together.
on here.
Yeah, okay.
Then we got 2 Nick Cannon shout outs, which
Hey,
almost gets the quota.
let's make it 3. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
PETA was mentioned, so that's off. Got
good.
that on there. Yeah.
Serial killers, we passed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we thought that should be the next thing on
The only thing we didn't get to is the best way to eat eggs. But
Waterhead.
that's,
Oh, man.
I mean, that's a tough.
So many.
Yeah, but the secret was above it, everything bagel seasoning. So,
Oh, true.
it would all loop in there.
That's easy.
Would have
Boiled with bagel seasoning.
steered that in there.
I don't know. What is your favorite?
Well, the only thing
egg-
that I didn't
eggs?
get to.
What is your favorite?
Oh, I don't know.
fried? There's so many weird stuff. I think soup. Egg drop soup.
What?
Call me crazy. Yeah, egg drop
That's
soup.
crazy.
It's really good. Yeah. Wife made a good batch the other day. I'm still talking about it. Yeah. My wife.
Your
made
wife made egg drop soup?
Yes, she did.
That
And
happened.
It
It's 150 degrees out.
was really good.
Shannon goes
Yeah.
home and like, "What's for dinner?" I made egg drop, soup.
Yeah.
She did that like no one requested it. And she was
No.
like, you know what?
You know what I'm
Egg
gonna
drop
do?
Did she actually
tonight.
look up a recipe or just kind of invented it
And
herself?
Shannon told
she
me, like,
looked
"Did
up
you
the
drive her to a hospital, or
Yeah.
what did you do?"
No, she looked up the recipe. Because when you got as many eggs as we do, you kind of come up with stuff.
You got
That's
your own
true.
chicken. You got your own
No.
egg
Yeah.
factory out there.
Yeah. The next thing we're going to do is the smoked egg. You actually smoke them in the shell, and then you smoke them out of the shell a little bit, and you dunk them.
I'll tell you the poor person thing to do is to freeze them.
Oh yeah,
I've been down that road.
Eat them like a popsicle. or
Frozen
something?
eggs?
Yeah.
You crack them, put them in a gallon Ziploc baggie, and freeze them.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually take them out and put them.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's dated. You know
But
what I
then
mean?
you
Like
just dip the whole bag in.
You basically use it for like cooking, baking, and stuff.
I got
you
you.
grab the
You could do some scrambled eggs out of it.
Ziploc. It's
Yeah.
like, what's that say? Oh, egg, 1992.
Sure.
How long does a frozen egg last?
3 years.
Probably
Or
forever.
keep, I guess would be the word, right?
That's a great. I don't know.
Well, speaking of Mel Gibson, when they put him in that one thing in that airplane movie, he lasted.
That's forever young, though. That's different.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry,
I mean, I don't know.
forever
We feed them to the dogs
But you
too.
get fucking old real quick once you come back. I mean, he didn't
Oh yeah,
last
if
very
you
long.
cook those eggs, you better cook them quick, dude. Real hot.
Fucking golden.
He
pond,
was
you know?
only alive long enough to bang that kid's mom that saved him, and then he
Yeah.
died.
That's it.
That's Elijah Wood in that movie, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
I liked him in The Good Son.
I liked him in
Yep.
Rudy. You know.
I don't know how I remembered that.
I think we talked about it on here before.
Yeah, about every 3 or 4 months I mentioned
You had something
Elijah
else.
Wood.
What did you have after?
Oh no, it's stupid.
Well, I want to. What? Oh, it's everything bagel is your favorite egg.
No, it's not. I think I don't judge
Mike Judge,
an egg by.
Booty judge.
I don't judge an egg by the way it's cooked usually,
the Judge, Garn.
because I like them. You know, it depends what you're going to be eating. Are you eating just the egg, or are you going to put it on a sandwich, or are you going to, you know? And sometimes, so the different types of the way you cook it can make a better. It's the sound that bothers me.
Of eggs.
The cracking.
No,
Just
when somebody's eating the egg.
Oh, the squishiness.
So if it's a real wet scramble, even though I might like that on a bagel, the fact that somebody is eating a wet
Slip-slopping around,
scramble,
yeah,
it can't be the best way to eat an egg.
it's true, man.
And a hard-boiled egg is sometimes they're too dry, and you'll hear somebody like trying to choke down a. It's like
So
fuck,
thirsty.
just having an egg, and then it's just you smell it too. It's like
Yeah.
what?
Mm.
That's put off. Yeah.
They're in a different room having an egg, and they breathe.
Yeah, right.
Because they can't breathe real good because there's egg in there. So I don't.
You never sat down on the in the recliner with a baggie full of hard-boiled eggs and just eat them like pistachios,
Ooh,
just watching your Matlock.
That's nice.
Oh, I will fuck up a bag of hard bees. Yeah, but I I don't
Never
remember.
heard that before.
Yeah,
Pass the Dukes, you know.
I would put like a little plate of salt and pepper maybe, and just dip it in there,
Yeah.
kind of like we do with the watermelon.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
you already said what the best thing is. So
What do you
true.
think it is? The wet scramble?
No, bagel.
Oh, the
yeah.
everything bagel. Yeah.
You
I've
just dip it in that.
never hard boiled and then done everything
Yeah,
in bagel.
do that. Here's a trick that I do.
That's a crunchy hard.
Is I do the salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic salt, and then like some cayenne pepper, and I just spread it on usually a paper plate,
Mm-hmm.
and I just throw it in there. And I have a couple hard boils, and then you get your favorite hot sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do the whole dip, bite,
Yeah.
dip, sprinkle with your
Okay.
hot sauce, bite, dip, hot sauce, bite, finish.
So it's a 3-bite egger.
Yeah, and then go back in for another one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you what, that's something special. That's really good.
Dude, you're the king of extra steps.
Why? What do you mean? Put the hot sauce
Check his
in there with
Fitbit,
it?
dude.
Because
Check
it
his
doesn't
egg
stick
dip.
as
No,
good.
because you have a glass of water. No, I'll make my own bubbly water. Gotta sparkle water.
Yeah.
Want a
You are
hard-boiled
hard
egg?
way.
Yeah, give me 8 different ingredients and 3 different
But
platters.
it's on one plate.
You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have to
saying it's
Eagles.
all right there.
You don't
It's
have
all
to-
right there.
Yeah, but you don't have to Eagle Scout an egg though.
It's
You season it in the pan if you do a whole.
No, because
You're
you don't get enough
taking-
seasoning, man.
you're
You gotta
taking
stick
away
it.
the greatest part of a hard-boiled egg. It's
What?
simple. You just grab it and you eat it. It's like when you watch the Jetsons or what back in the day. Like in the future, we'll just have a little pill. Well, that's a whole meal,
Mm-hmm.
and you're done.
An egg is
We are already
a
in the
bigger
future.
pill.
You have 2 hard-boiled eggs. That's a meal.
Mhm.
Just and I'm
You
done.
just-
It's
you
like
know
2
what?
giant
Hard-boiled
pills.
with-
It's
nothing on 'em?
especially a meal if you season them up. Grab your favorite hot sauce.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. I mean,
Well, if I want to get fancy, I'll put salt and pepper on it.
how do you
That's
make
fancy.
a Bloody Mary? Do you just pour vodka and just,
Well, I take
Eat a
Bloody
tomato.
Mary mix
These tomatoes
And
are
vodka.
soaked in vodka, guys.
and some ice.
Eat this tomato. It's a
I have the
that's too many
3
steps.
the 3 primary ingredients.
hard Mary.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
If
To
I
me-
go to brunch, yes, I expect them to put in the
Okay.
84 different things.
for sure.
I make my Bloody Mary,
Yeah.
Bloody Mary mix, vodka, and ice.
Yeah.
You, Bloody Mary mix,
Yep.
hot sauce,
Right.
extra
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire,
Yes.
some beef jerky,
Okay.
celery stick,
Yep.
4 olives, 2 stuffed with blue cheese, 1 stuffed
Carrot.
with
Don't
garlic,
forget the pickles.
baby pickles, full pickles,
Yep, for sure.
Olives.
Bacon.
Jalapeno
bacon,
stopped
pickle
olives.
spare.
Yeah.
a
Pickle
marshmallow,
Spear. Nope, no marshmallow. You did forget the biggest thing in a
Celery
Bloody
salt.
Mary. Well, celery salt. That's in there. Yeah. Worcestershire. That's in there. Hot sauce. You got it.
Mhm.
Everybody forgets
beef
the
bouillon.
horseradish. Now that's a bloody bull. Put a little beef boy on there. You got a bloody bull. And put all the accoutrements in it. It's an event, dude. It's lunch.
Yeah,
you got
you
a lunch
start
in a
at
cup.
6
Must be
a.m.
like
but
working at a festival at your house
man,
every
I'm
day.
telling you, no. I mean, it's not an everyday. I mean, every day it's not a.
no, Mondays are egg drop soup.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's easy.
Come on.
You drink it. It's in a bowl. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think the best way? You would say everything bagel seasoning, but
I like over easy eggs
yeah.
if I'm gonna eat egg.
The only issue, again, it comes down to the problem with over easy is if you're putting it on a sandwich. It's fine if you're going to eat that sandwich over a plate,
I like
you
it
know,
if
but
you
that's
have,
a to-go item, you know. And your wife's like, "Hey, I made you a sandwich," or you make one and you didn't quite harden that middle. It'll squirt. There's nothing you can do to control the squirt.
I like it on a burger,
An egg on like the
like a
drunken burger kind of, the hangover burger.
Yeah. I like to go to Denny's and order 6 poached eggs and then leave.
What would be fucking fun? And Eric is onto
before it
something
gets out there.
with his pill
Where
thing.
the cook goes, "What the motherfucker ordered?"
Because what if we took like quail eggs? Those are edible.
And they're small. They're small though.
Tiny.
We hard boiled a bunch of quail eggs and then you just swallowed them, no chewing.
Like a robin's egg, even. That'd
Suck them down.
I got an idea. Why don't you stick those? Why don't you boil them?
Yeah.
You pill them. You put them in the place of the grapes on the grapevine.
Well, that'd be a great little
Think about that.
video.
That's a
That'd be
little
little photo
Egg
shoot.
raisins. No, I mean,
I got this off the quail vine.
I've done that many times. I haven't done it lately, but I got some extra eggs and you do it. I'll boil a couple dozen eggs, put in a couple different Ziploc gallon bags,
Mm-hmm.
and then for breakfast and lunch, you walk by, I grab 2, 3 if I'm hungry.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Slam them in the mouth, chug water, helps it go down real quick, and I've had breakfast in under 30 seconds.
That's nice.
So you're not chewing them? You're
Efficient.
swallowing a full.
Well, no, I smash it up, but it's
3 in your mouth at once.
No, 1 egg at a time.
Yeah.
little drink of water.
The
one
yolk
egg,
dries
boom.
it out,
Yep.
so you just gulp
Yeah.
some water, throw another one, chop, gulp.
So
You-
that's
you
what I'm
have to
saying. With the
remember,
quail egg, you
he-
might be able to swallow
Swallow
it
it.
without chewing,
It's true.
and that would be
But then you miss out on the flavor.
There's really no flavor to it.
yeah. But
It's
if
not
you
a good
went,
flavor.
if
Yeah.
you like did it in a way where you wore the Aladdin pants and maybe
Yeah.
you're
Made-
topless and you sit Indian style,
made a wish.
and it's like, feed me, you know, and it's it's almost like you put little cotton swabs in around your teeth. These no longer have to hurt.
But if you're
Yeah.
sitting like
Yeah.
that, he could just
oh,
I'm like
throw
a
them in there.
Kobe him into your mouth.
Well,
and
that's
you'd-
true.
like
If you had, if you
You're
had,
like a superhero.
let's say you had a dozen quail eggs.
Yeah.
You peel them. You just stick them in your cheeks. You walk around all day.
like a
That's
chipmunk.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They're just
Man.
getting better and better.
They
Yeah,
stay
I-
warm
Hold on. I'm having dinner.
and moist.
Okay. What would you need? Huh? I know. Broke the code.
I like that.
This guy right
Upper
here.
deck a couple.
Oh, yep.
Oh
Get
yeah.
them in one of them Yeti cold mugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they can kind of bounce around in there, pop the top off whenever you get hungry,
Just-
slide a few down.
Yep.
Is that just a cold mug full of eggs? You betcha, partner.
What else would it be?
In the winter, you can do a hot thermos. Just get
Oh, yeah.
some sort of broth to float them around in there. And just
Oh.
kind of
Now you're back to egg drop soup. You
quail
just made
eggs.
egg drop soup, dude.
I
Okay,
know. If egg drop soup was like that, it was like a hot
Portable.
egg cereal where just a spoon and you're just
Yeah.
shoveling in quail eggs into your
I'm
mouth.
telling you, she made. I know it's 138 degrees, but she made a hot.
Dog, but if you want to impress your
Big old
boss,
dish.
you walk around with
Oh,
your
yeah.
lunch in a cup.
Yeah.
And it ain't soup,
Hey,
baby.
boss, hold on. Thermos. That's some egg drop soup.
Yeah, let's talk about the budget. Hold
Yeah,
on, partner.
hold on. Hey, why is HR here? Have some quail eggs. Huh? Wink.
A little mason jar out of your briefcase, metal ring.
Let's get this meeting started. You know.
Quail egg, quail egg, quail egg.
I'm so
All right.
glad Zoom's over. I'd like to be in the room with y'all.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chuck brought in tuna. He's warming up in the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of times people will say that I'm unhireable. You know,
That's true.
I don't fit
Too
the
many
corporate mold.
run-ins.
Yeah.
Too many run-ins with HR.
And they'll laugh, but they're like, it's not right for a business. Yeah, well, your business sucks. Bye. So, but I'm not poor yet. Still got one on the line here, Eric. So I'm hoping that's my sugar daddy.
That is funny. You
So I
got
can
it.
go out and fail for the next 7 or 8 years. but I got a backup plan, and all it is me pushing back.
Steve, RFL training camp should have already started. I don't know if you didn't get the memo, but got to get your guys out there. We've seen lots and lots of players out there that is not attending.
Yeah, and if you're in the RFL, guys, we are drug testing this year.
Yep. Sorry about that. El Gato loves eggs every way, shape, or form. Hard boiled. And probably smells really bad. I can't wait how to eat
Eats a baked potato. Good point, man.
First, I smoke a brisket for 24 hours.
And I let that potato soak in the juice.
El Gato, we do twice baked is what I do.
Double
Even in the name of it, you're doubling the work.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you're going to have something, do it proper. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll have a baked potato with nothing on it. Just, I mean, you bake it with salt. I mean, do you at least put some salt on your bakers?
A baked potato?
Yeah.
You're not even putting butter on it or anything?
No, I'll take it out of the foil. I'll just munch on a baked potato.
Hold on, he's Irish.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. He's German. He's very efficient. So he'll hold quail eggs in his mouth and eat during the day.
Right. This cabbage is fine. It's now sour.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had it in my mouth for a month.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks for listening, El Gato. Domo Amagato, Mr. Friend.
Mr. El Gato.
And everybody else that listened, thank you. And all the women, thank you for your recent support.
We had some on here. My wife just texted me that she was listening and her friend Bree was, but we were talking about baby caskets too much. So we might have crossed the line.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that hits close to home, but
you have to remember this is a comedy show.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's all in jest.
Yeah, take everything with a grain of potato salt.
Yeah.
Right.
Everything bagel salt.
Depending on when you get your abortion, the casket can be real small.
That's true.
Let us take you on a trip from baby caskets to mouthful of quail eggs.
We've got buses.
Yep. We can fit a lot of caskets on it.
So many.
We just turned that up way
Yeah.
to the max.
Well, you brought it up.
Yeah.
We're just trying to finish it.
Sorry,
they were
guys.
they were reminding us.
Well, thank you, ladies, even for the couple minutes that you joined
Appreciate
us. And that won't be our whole show next week, but if it is,
that's what it is, man.
what it is.
Yeah.
We won't do any. We'll try to stay away from that material. I get it that it's divisive sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And I don't know if you could almost think that George Washington's teeth could have been made from baby casket. That could be the wood they used.
Back then, that's what I'm saying. It's really weird, that kids especially, survive to be like, 10, to be the drummer boy.
Yeah.
Actually, that's doing the drummer boy a favor, putting him out of his misery. You know what I mean? Because being 10 back then was tough, dude. There was no ditch porn. There was,
If it was drawn, like somebody drew it.
Somebody drew it. Or something.
They weren't crying about having to put their laundry up.
That's true.
Sure.
That's true.
Kept the Lyme disease away, though.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was more temperate back then. Less ticks. So they did have that. They had some advantages.
Well, if you guys do find a unfindable tribe, give them Rudy and Toby Keith
and a couch.
In a picture of
subliminally
podcaster.
put your face in there.
Yeah, somehow put that in there, and then I'll thank you later when we run the world. So, with that being said, don't let your meat loaf, everybody. We'll see you next week, or all the time. We're around.
Yeah,
so,
check out the show every day.
Yeah, you can find it. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Catch up with all the interviews.
Oh boy. Magic stopwatch. Stopping the show with a magic.
No, I don't. Oh, that could have been.